Okay, we're just going to start from here.
Yep, this is Twin Tangent.
Episode 18. Fuck, it is hot in here. All right.
It's getting hot in here, so take up all your clothes.
Okay, I won't do that.
Okay, whenever you're ready.
All right, everybody. I don't know what that was, but welcome back to Twin Tangents, where we're probably oversharing today, as per usual.
And if one of our friends suddenly stops texting us after this episode, we'll know why.
That part. Listen, friendships are weird.
Seriously, one day you're sending each other 17 TikToks before noon.
And the next, you're liking each other's Instagram stories like coworkers who used to be close.
Nobody really prepares you for your friendship breakups, weird group dynamics, fake friends, or realizing you've outgrown people you thought would be in your life forever.
So today, we're talking about all the messy, awkward, heartbreaking, and hilarious parts of friendships.
And if you start mentally assigning people to these stories,
that's between you and your therapist, aka
and
us.
Period.
Period. Do you want to introduce our first segment, Nalee? I
Yes,
like when you introduce the segments.
Okay, well, our first segment here is adult friendships are basically a part-time job. Pretty much, we're scheduling meetings with people you actually like. So you is at the bottom.
That threw me for a loop. I was like, something's not right here. Which somehow makes them harder than going to work.
But let's be honest.
Sometimes distance isn't what ruins a friendship.
Sometimes it's the people. It's the people.
It's always the people. It's always somebody's fault.
Exactly. All right. So why is making friends as an adult harder than finding a date? For me, my first topic is friendship love languages. For example, some people text, some people disappear for 6 months. You know, what are some friendship love languages for you?
That's a good question. I don't know what my friendship love language is. I think just consistency and like conversation.
Okay. I do agree with that. I think you do like consistency. I think what your love language or your friendship.
Oh, you gonna tell me? Oh, she gonna tell me what my love language is. My friendship love language.
I think I could tell you. I don't know, unless you like have your own. I don't know.
You
but
tell me. Let's see if I agree.
Yeah, I feel like what your love language is checking in on people to make sure they're okay. I think with you, you're really good with sensing if I'm feeling like if I'm going through something. Like you're like, you good? You good, bro? You good?
Yeah, I can tell with you. I can't tell with a lot of people, but like...
I feel like I'm very transparent, though. I feel like anybody could tell what's wrong with me because you know, like if you know me very well, like I have these ebbs and flows that happens where someday I'm fucking crashing out and someday I'm like, yeah, I ain't gonna say shit for the next 5 days.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I feel like I am pretty easy to read. I think that's why, yeah, but... because we're not talking about me, we're talking about you right now. But I think consistency is one for sure. Checking in to make sure somebody's okay. I think you're really good with recognizing like patterns of somebody. Like you're like, oh, okay, something's not right, something's not clocking. I think gift giving for sure is one, like sentimental gifts, like not during Christmas or Halloween or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's one thing. And then I think my biggest thing for you, like one of the things that I love the most about you, and I don't know if you consider this a love language, is you are point blank period. Like you don't care if you hurt my feelings. You don't care if it's like,
oh my God, that's horrible.
You know what I mean? No, I love that. But like I told you, like I think not a lot of people is like that. Like they're scared of hurting people's feelings and all this stuff. But like I've said it before, I prefer somebody who's blunt, who's at the same time genuine and at the same time has your best interest in mind. And I think for me, that's probably your biggest love language towards me, which you may say it's a character flaw, but baby, it's a up for me.
Well, I appreciate that. I just want to clarify one thing that you said. It's not that I don't care if I hurt your feelings, but it's more of like, I just want to rip the Band-Aid off. Like, I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you.
Yeah. I should have rephrased that. It's not that you don't care if you hurt my feelings or not. I think you're very careful with your words, actually. Like you make sure that you word it carefully. So it's not that you don't care if you hurt our feelings. It's just you're the type to be like, I know you can handle this, so I'm going to tell you how it is, kind of a thing.
That's a good way of putting it.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Well, listeners, I just want to.
Do you agree, disagree?
I agree with you with almost everything that you said.
Okay.
I should have prefaced this before we even got into this for our listeners is that like I looked over today's topics and segments. And for those who don't know, Nalee comes up with kind of like what we discuss.
Oh, okay. I was like, where's this going, bitch? What's going on?
And when I looked over today's episode, this bitch is coming for me. This entire episode is to call me out on how much of a shitty person I am.
Baby, if the shoe fits, the shoe fits. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll own up to a lot of it today.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
But full disclosure, bitch, I wasn't even thinking that. I was like, oh, this seems like fun.
In the back of her mind, it was like unconscious. Yeah, exactly. That part right there. That part. This bitch.
That's my evil laugh. Actually, I have a better evil laugh. That was my Mr. Burns laugh.
Let's hear it.
You guys are going to judge me.
This is a judgment-free zone.
I'm really loud, though. I have to be loud in order for me to laugh evil.
Oh, God.
It's like...
I don't even know what kind of laugh that was.
That was an evil laugh.
I didn't
it's like
get evil from it.
Laugh.
I didn't
really?
get it. Yeah, I didn't get evil from that.
Fudge. Okay, I don't know. I tried. You know
Which maybe.
Yeah. Which bitch. Same thing. It's okay. It counts.
Nalee, witch, bitch, her.
Yeah, period. I mean, put smells on y'all hoes.
Oh my God.
Okay. Anyways.
Okay, so was your point of your topic for this segment to comment on my friendship level? Like, do I need to be doing this for you? What I think your love language is?
I mean, you can. I think it was just in general. It just kind of naturally flowed that way. I don't think that was my purpose of it. But I just wanted to see, like, what you think some friendship love languages are. But I just happened to, obviously, you're my co-host. We're best friends. We message each other every day. And so I just thought, it'd be easier to explain what I meant by giving some samples of your love languages towards me.
Oh, well, I mean, I definitely know the different types of love languages. As far as me, No, I didn't mean it like that. But as far as I go, I guess I never really put much thought into my love language.
Okay.
But I mean, I feel like you did hit it on the head. I am very point blank, period. If I know you and if we're good friends.
Yeah.
Like I don't feel like I'm point blank period with people I don't know.
Vishal could beg to differ, but it is what it is.
Yeah, Vishal was a different. That was a whole nother fucking trigger. Vishal. I wonder whatever happened to him and his chickens.
Still coming up with a name generator. God. Blake, Balake, Aaron.
My favorite
Jake.
was when they would come up with like colors, like violet or red.
Maroon. I've heard that one.
We've heard maroon.
Yeah. Or it's Aqua. I'm like, bitch, your name really Aqua?
Aquafina.
Yeah.
Aquanetta.
Aquafina. Yeah, I don't know, but.
Yeah. Sometimes you just knew, you were like, that's not your real name. Like,
yeah. Like, you think I'm dumb? I work in customer service, bitch. I've heard it all.
I've heard it all. Exactly.
Yeah.
Is disappearing for periods on end, is that really considered a love language, like a friendship love language?
I think what I meant to say with that part is, like, you could disappear for 6 months and come back and y'all could pick up exactly where you left off.
Okay, then I feel like that's your love language.
Me?
Yeah.
You think I disappear?
You do disappear, and you cannot deny that. You don't fully 100% disappear, but like... Yeah. Like we said in the beginning, how it was like, oh, we'd send like 17 texts a day or by noon or whatever. And I can tell when you're going through that because your messages become like one a week.
1 week? What do you mean?
No, like your messages, like you'll send one message a week. Like you get really quiet and you'll just chime in randomly when you're able to.
Yeah.
But then once you get out of your funk or whatever you're going through,
Yeah.
it's like you just come back
It's
and
that
it's
ding, 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 and
yeah,
then quiet all over again.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I think
do that.
that's part of your love language. I don't know. You're a really good gift giver, but I don't know that I would describe your love language as being like gifting.
You think I'm a good gift giver? I think I'm horrible.
Yeah, no, I think you're really good.
Interesting. Okay, well, thank
Like
you.
you always do something that's, well, I shouldn't say always, but like you almost do something that's like personalized. Like when you got me that wallet for Christmas. Love that. Still use that every single day.
You know me, she bougie or whatever.
What do you think your love language is?
I definitely think giving food, cooking for you is a love language because not a lot of people get to taste my food. What else? If I bully you, that's my love language. That's how you know? Yeah. I think everybody who knows me, if I bully you just almost to the edge where you're like, bitch, fuck you, like you're a piece of shit, that's when you know that like
she pushes you to the brink where you're like, you know, you're like standing on the bridge and you're like, do I jump? Do I jump?
Yeah. And I'm like, come on.
She gets you right there. And then she's like, all right.
And I'm like, just kidding.
Psych.
Yeah, exactly.
Grab air.
Yeah. I think for me, for sure, is that's funny because we have an upcoming episode about bullying, but hint, hint. But yeah, like for me, I think it's bullying you a little bit. What else?
Wait, are we just talking about our friendship or are we just talking in general here?
In general. This is in general.
Okay.
Like, I bully everybody that I fuck with, pretty much. Because if anybody knows me, like, I think I bully you in a sense of, like, friendliness, not to make it seem like, oh, I'm better than you, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And then I think my love language is being able to just listen to you vent. I think a lot of people could say that. Where I'm just like, okay, lay it on me. What do you want to know? Or what do you want to tell me? And then I just kind of like, you know, listen.
Yeah, you're a good sounding board.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many times that I've just like vented on you, not necessarily needing anything back from you. And you're kind of just like, you just take it.
You got this, boo. You got this. Yeah. And then another is hyping people up. Like, even if it's the simplest thing, bitch, I got you. You're going to go eat that pork belly and you ain't got money? You got this. You could be broke. It's okay. At least you got to eat. That pork belly calling your name, baby. But yeah, hyping is probably one of the other ones.
Hyping, and you can simultaneously be the little devil on the left shoulder.
Yeah, I am a bad influence. I'm gonna say that I am a bad influence.
You're a pot stirrer.
Yeah. But then again,
I think that's your love language.
If I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with your mind. You know what I mean? Like, I like to fuck people's minds up a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, I like to like...
You like to leave them a little bit more demented than they were to begin with?
Exactly. Because it's like, we both can't be healthy if you're in a relationship with me. We both gotta be fucked up. I just gotta be the one who's a little bit... Like, I gotta test how fucked up you actually are. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, that's true.
Which, I don't know if that's healthy. It sounds a little toxic. But
I have a feeling you stopped going to therapy. Guilty.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. But you know what? I'm taking things through strides and I'm making them up as I go. So it's whatever. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, no, I get that. I feel that. One other thing about me that I want to say is like, if you know that I consider you a friend and you know that you're part of my circle, this sounds horrible. But if I insult you, if I use sarcasm with you, because I'm a very sarcastic person.
Yep, for sure.
And if I call you bitch.
Same. But I mean, I call everybody bitch, I think, at this point. But I think, like, if we're in a conversation, I just go, you dumb bitch. Like, when I say that to you, and I can comfortably say it and know that I'm not going to offend you, we're cool.
We're cool.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like...
Because I'm not just going to call somebody else that. And I think that's what we kind of have in common. So
yeah. Anytime I'm looking at my phone and I go, this dumb bitch, Richard always goes, what did Nalee do this time?
You know what?
And even
what don't I ever do? What don't I ever do?
Even if it's not you, I'm like, no, it's not Nalee this time, surprisingly. I'm just kidding. Yeah. No.
It's okay.
But
It
it's
do
funny because
be
he
what it
knows
do
that that's
be.
how we talk to each other. Is
Yeah.
It's like a term of endearment for me.
Yeah. It's an admiration in
Yeah,
a way where it's just like, yeah, bitch, you my hoe.
you my hoe.
I'm gonna do
Exactly.
whatever. I'm gonna say whatever in a friendly way, low key condescending. Maybe hurt your feelings a little bit, but I know you could take it kind of way. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay, so question for you: who's the friendlier friend between the two of us?
I think you for sure.
What? I
Yeah, I
totally
think you for
disagree.
sure.
I would have said you.
You think so?
Yeah. Because again,
Interesting.
and I think that for me, it just ties back to like how I'm point blank, period. Like, I'm not going to
Yeah.
sugarcoat it for you.
Okay, I would like for the listeners to chime in on this. Who do
Oh,
you guys
shit.
think is the friendlier one of the two of us? Like,
They're going to eviscerate me.
I don't think so, though. I think a lot of the things that you say, like you use words that are like they cut deep. But when it comes to, again, being demented and delulu and being
Mhm.
like saying fucked up shit where you're like, oh, you shouldn't have said that. I'm pretty sure I got the
You think
word for
so?
that. I think so, yeah. Cause yours, like the stuff you say is, I feel like it's pretty regular. Like I say some out of pocket shit
I say
about
some out of
people,
pocket shit too.
like saying that I'm damaged good because I got like that kind of
No,
I
can
don't
you,
know.
what do you mean by that?
Because you remember when I told you that, like, oh, when you get kidnapped, just have a seizure attack. Like, oh, I'm damaged goods. They don't want me. Like, I didn't even think of the context of, like, why would you say somebody who has a seizure is damaged goods? You know what I mean? I think the thing is, I just don't think about whatever I talk about. That's probably what it is. I don't know. But I don't think you're the
Okay.
meaner one of the two of us. I don't think so. I think you see things more in a logical, analytical way. And for me,
Mhm.
I'm just gonna flat out say you're a dumbass bitch. And I'm not gonna even care about it. You know what I mean? Because I feel like yours, when you talk about something,
Okay.
you have a reason.
Yeah,
You're like,
maybe.
okay, you're a dumb bitch because of this. But if I think you're just a dumb bitch, I'm just gonna be like, you're a dumb bitch. Like, I'm low key kind of ruthless, I feel like. Like, I don't give
Okay,
leeway a lot,
maybe.
and I feel like you do. For example, like the scenario of the lottery money or the money getting into your account, and you would feel guilty for keeping it, bitch. I'm keeping that shit. I'm keeping quiet. I'm going on vacation. Like I'm gonna spend my munties because it's in my account. But you'd be feeling guilty, and you'd be like, okay, I need to figure out where this goes. Like I'm like, it's mine. It's my money.
Okay, when
Like
you put it like that, maybe you're right.
yeah.
I do want the listeners to chime in, though. This is a poll that needs to go up on social medias.
Again, yeah, I'm the devil and you're the angel on the shoulder. Like you're logical. You're like, okay, maybe we shouldn't be doing this. I'm like, bitch, do it, do it, do it, do
Yeah.
it, do it.
You you are for sure the pot stirrer.
Yeah, I
You're like,
am.
you like to stir the pot and like throw a wrench into things just so that you can like get your popcorn and sit back.
I do it for the plot, baby. I do it for the plot.
Exactly.
Yeah. Which again, I don't know if that's healthy or not.
Yeah, I
But
don't.
at this point, it is what it is. It got me where I'm at, so it is what it is. And I don't know if that's a thing to be proud of, but I'm just saying.
The jury's still out on that one.
Yeah, I don't know. Did you have anything else to add to friendship love languages? Or how about this? I have a counter question. What are your favorite love languages, friendship love languages that you've like from all your friendships that you've seen like, oh, like this person does this and I love that, or this person does this and I really love that. It makes me feel seen.
I've never done this. I've tried to do this, but like
Okay.
when we worked at the Further and one of our coworkers, she was very big into like just randomly sending cards or like notes,
Okay.
just like just thinking of you or just some sort of acknowledgement to
Is
people
this
in her
Miss
life.
Nita?
No,
Oh,
it
okay, never mind.
was Bonnie.
Bonnie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was like, that's a really good idea. And I thought about that for a while and I was like, I should just like send card, like just a little thinking of you or just some random thing like that.
That's cute.
I like the idea of it. I could never do it.
Yeah.
My follow through on that was like horrible.
I mean, I never got anything, so I don't know. I don't know how it feels like. Must have been nice.
I don't know what you mean from me or from Bonnie?
From her.
Oh, okay. I like that. I like for me, the biggest thing that I like is responsiveness.
Okay.
And accountability. It doesn't need to be like if I text you, I don't need a response right away, but I don't even know. I guess just like communicating with me, and like like you honestly, you have me thinking about like all of my past relationships, and like
Good.
a big one I guess would be like conversation, substance.
Oh yeah, we talked about this. Yes.
That's a big thing for me, and like especially now just because again, as I'm getting older, I appreciate that a little bit more. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm not, let me know that there's something more than just this, you know?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
if every time we text or talk or have a conversation, it ends up revolving around one thing, like that
And
gets
it's the
old for me.
same thing every
It's the
time.
same damn thing.
Yeah.
Like that gets old for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What
Okay.
about you? Same question to you.
I do agree. I think substance, for sure, because I feel like for me, I'm not like I'm gonna say flat out, I'm not a surface level bitch. Like I like the nitty gritty. Like I want to know how your poop looked like 3 days ago, for example. Um, like those kind of things. Like I like to keep things interesting. I also think that friends who mentally stimulate you, A plus. Friends who challenge you, also another A plus. Um, one little thing that I feel like a good friend should do as far as love language is like if you know they're traveling, hey, let me know when you land. Let me know when you get home.
Check-ins.
Yes.
Yeah.
For me, that's a big thing. It's like, oh, like they thought about me,
It's like that
like
time that I told you, text me when you get home, and then you texted me like the next day.
I got home late, okay? I got home late. But I will always tell you.
Meanwhile, I was pacing my bedroom, listeners. I was pacing back
Mm,
and forth. I'm like, this bitch is
okay.
dead. She ain't texted
Why
me.
was knee deep in Richard? Okay, sure. You was
I was
pacing it.
so
You
worried
was
about
pacing
you.
on something for sure. And I feel like, like I think the most top shelf thing a friend could do is when you tell them about something and weeks later they check in and say, "Hey, you told me about this. Catch me up on that," because they
Oh.
remember that. To me, that's like definitely it's substance, it's stimulation, it's checking in, it's
I feel like that
like
just shows like attention and like
care. Yeah.
care. Yeah.
You're seen. And I
Mm-hmm.
think that for me is like top shelf. Like they say, top chora.
I don't know what language that was.
That was from Friends, bitch.
Oh.
That's when Phoebe goes and sees Paul Rudd's family and she's like, it's very top chora. When she meets his parents. Yeah. Anyways,
Okay.
do you have anything else to add?
No, I don't think so. I think that was it.
My other topic is coworkers, which are they just friends or did they just trauma bond and then became something more? I think our relationship is a pure example of this. I don't think we necessarily trauma bonded. I think we just got along really fucking well.
Yeah.
Because I think our bitchy attitude just matched. You know what I mean?
I think our friendship, I think that we clicked and the trauma bonding came afterwards.
Yeah, yeah. I think that which is like, okay, to me, low key, I appreciate that. Like, we didn't have to be vulnerable first. We were like, hey, this is who I am. Like, you like me
Yeah.
or take me. And then, hey, guess what?
It's,
All this shit happened to me. Like, so.
yeah. I was just thinking of how interesting it was how from when we met till now, it's interesting to think as far as work goes or professional life.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like our traumas started at the same time.
Yeah.
I was just thinking
Like,
about that. I was
yeah,
like,
like I said, I think we are very parallel. Like our lives, like the events
our
that's been happening to
journeys.
us. Yeah, it's low key kind of crazy because, like when I was going through all that shit with like my ex, you were going through your own thing and it's like hella traumatizing and,
Yeah.
just work and stuff and opportunities and stuff. It's low key kind of crazy, but all I'm saying is, I feel like we were meant to be. Like, I think you are definitely one. I think people could have multiple
I,
soulmates, and I think you're definitely one of my soulmates for sure.
oh, that's so
Eh.
sweet.
What?
That's so sweet.
Yeah, for sure. Like,
I don't believe in soulmates.
oh, well, you do you,
Just
but
kidding.
I
Just
believe
kidding.
that people come into your life when they're meant to be. And I mean, you've been in my life for what? Almost 10 years? Almost 10 years? 2017?
Yeah.
Yeah.
18.
So, oh, 18, yeah. So, I
18.
mean,
So
yeah, it is
do
just
you
what it is. And go ahead.
do you want to karaoke now?
Why?
I've heard it said that people
Oh,
come into
no.
our
Into our
lives
lives. Yes.
for a reason.
Lord Anthony sing, y'all. Look at Anthony.
That was not singing.
Yes. That was so cute. I was like, where we going with this? Where we going with this?
You
I
opened the door. It
sadly
was perfect.
don't have that song memorized, but yeah. That's why I was kind of like, wait, what are we doing here? What kind of song you talking about? But I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. But Wicked. I love that
Hmm.
shit. I love that movie so much.
Oh
But
my God. Speaking, did you hear about Ariana Grande?
what about her?
I think she's like finishing her tour and then she's taking a break from the public eye.
Yeah, they've been bashing her. Like, okay, again, I think you guys kind of know where I'm with her. Like, I like her music. Again, I like her music. I don't know if I like her personally. It is what it is. I think she still has to kind of sell me over, but low key, I love her new album. Her new album's really good. Um,
Oh, you like it?
I love it. My most recent story had her song in it. I was like, okay, bitch, I see you.
Okay.
One Put You On is her new pedal album. Is it pedal? I think it's
Yeah.
called pedal. Yeah, it's called Nobody Nowhere. Love that song.
I wasn't impressed.
Really? Oh, it's called Nowhere Nobody. That's what it's called. I liked it. I listened to it, but I think there was only like maybe 4 or 5 songs that I actually really liked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, no, I did not hear that about Ariana Grande.
She needs help. I'm just gonna say it.
Is it because she's too skinny?
She's too skinny.
Mm,
Somebody like posted on Facebook, they posted up stills from her new music video that just came out.
yeah.
And
Her
girl,
bones
if
on her chest.
you can count and then there's one in her back where you can count like every single
Her
vertebrae.
spine.
You can see it. Yeah, it's like
I wonder if it's
and
contoured though. Because when you look at it, you could kind of see it being contoured, like to emphasize like the bones protruding
I don't
out.
think so. I think that's all natural.
But she has lost a lot of weight though, I will say that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she just looks unhealthy.
Yeah.
And I was like, honestly, my first thought when I saw those pictures and I saw that she was like stepping out or taking a break from public appearances, I was like, okay, honestly, I hope that it is to get help for her sake. But then my thought was, I was comparing her to like, I don't even know if you remember this, but like when Mary-Kate Olsen.
Oh, yeah.
When everybody started going after her because she was too skinny.
Yeah.
Ariana Grande is like 10 times skinnier than Mary-Kate was back in 2000, whatever that was.
But they look
2009.
like her eyes were like out of her eye socket. Like
Who,
I remember
Mary-Kate?
I remember her looking like, I don't know.
Mary-Kate and Ashley have always had those like doll eyes, those big doll eyes.
Yeah, but it looked like bony. You know what I mean? Like it didn't look natural.
Yeah.
It didn't look healthy, I guess.
And Ari, I'm sorry, Ari doesn't look healthy.
She does not look healthy. She looks bony. That's what she looks like. She looks like skeletons.
She looks like I could snap her. And that says a lot because I ain't got no muscle.
I feel like you're pretty strong though.
I am.
Yeah. I feel like you're pretty strong. But yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry. Back to trauma bonding and friends.
Yeah, I think that's every friendship though, isn't it? Where you could trauma bond. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, I think that it is a big part of relationships and friendships, but I think it goes deeper and beyond the trauma bonding. And like, I don't feel like a friendship can be forged directly. I don't think that a sustaining, long-lasting friendship can be forged from trauma bonding alone.
Okay. That's a good way to say it.
In my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. I think you have to have some sort of like similar interest. You know, you have to have, it's just like a relationship, like a love relationship. Like you have to have some kind of, natural flow to it. You know, you have same interest or similar interest. You're interested in learning about the differences that you have with each other. that curiosity part of it, and just again being able to like somebody or love somebody for who they are in spite of all their flaws and their trauma that
Yeah.
they come with, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess I was going to ask a question, but I just answered it my own damn
Okay.
self. So I'm not going to ask it. I mean, we
Now
are living proof.
I want to know what the answer is now.
Well,
Or the
we are
question
living
is now.
proof. I was going to ask, do you think that coworkers can maintain relationships outside of trauma bonding, which obviously we are living proof of that. So
Low key, all of my girlfriends were ex coworkers of mine.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like Chili, Kalia, and Boar. We all met at met at UHC.
Oh,
And then we became friends. We went to work at Menards together, and then that's kind of where our friendship grew. And then from there, I met like Angie and Stephanie, though, outside from Boar. They weren't my coworkers, but we just kind of like became close and stuff. Like we did things together. And then I think we just kind of
same
found
circle.
like, yeah. And so then I don't know, with them, I didn't trauma bond as much, like with Stephanie and Angie, but I think we just have a lot of similar interests. And for sure, I think energy has a lot to do with it. Like,
Oh, 100%.
yeah, like if you're a energy vampire or whatever they say, you could tell right away. You know what I mean? Well, well, some people could tell right away.
I've been told I'm an energy vampire.
What the hell? Who said that?
I'm not going to name names,
That was
but
so like, what do you like?
what?
What
No,
the
honey,
hell?
not your finger. Do like that.
Yeah, why you think you do like that? That's interesting. I've never have thought that.
I don't feel like that, but I do. I think I mentioned this in our last episode where I'm starting to work more on like self-awareness. And I think
Okay.
that this is going to be today's episode is going to be a good episode for some self-awareness
Some reflection.
reflection. Yeah.
Okay. That's why you felt triggered? Okay.
Yeah. I
So
personally
technically you
felt
projected
attacked.
onto me. You projected onto me because you
I felt personally
attacked.
attacked by this entire episode.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. I'm here to do my job. I'm glad you feel attacked. That's how you should feel. Microbullying. Ta-da!
Yeah, that's what you're doing. You're bullying me right now.
Yeah.
What just happened?
I don't know.
Did you just do something?
Well, to answer your question, yes, I do believe that friends could be more than just coworkers, obviously. But I think
you mean coworkers can be more
than friends, yes.
Yeah.
Wait. Coworkers could be friends outside of work. I think that's what your question was.
Oh. Well, it was more so specifically regarding trauma bonding. Like can they be friends? Can coworkers be friends without any form of trauma bonding? Because honestly, I feel like a lot of first of all, backstory. Okay. As an adult, it is harder to make adult friends. So where do most people make their adult friendships? At work with coworkers. Yeah. So my question was more so regarding like trauma bonding. Is that a requirement? And I feel like we're living proof that it's not, because we were friends without the trauma bonding. The trauma bonding came later. So that's why I said I pretty much answered my own question. I wasn't just...
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I agree. I think you could become friends before that trauma bond.
Without
for sure.
trauma bonding. Yeah.
Yeah. I was going to say something, but I forgot. So, do you have anything else to add?
I don't.
Okay. What were your topics?
So. Well, the first one is friendships after getting married or having kids, or even just like getting into a relationship. I don't know if you... Well, I'm sure that you've experienced... I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that everybody experiences this. Once you get into a relationship, once you get married, once you have kids, the dynamic between your friends group changes. There's just no way about it not changing.
Yeah, it's out of your control. I agree 100%.
It's out of your control. And so that was the first topic that I wanted to discuss. It's out of your control. And it's not to say that your friendship means any less to a person.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
And I've thought a lot about this as well, as like, is it fair? Do you think that it's fair that if you get into a new relationship or you get married, do you think that it's fair that your relationship changes?
I I wouldn't necessarily say it's fair, but I think that, oh, I remember what I was going to say prior to this. And I think it kind of correlates with this too. I think when it comes to friendships, whether you're a coworker or whatever, um, there has to be equal part effort. Like it can't just be one person always reaching out and then you responding. And I think this is
Mm-hmm.
a good example of like when you are married or when you like have different priorities. Obviously, you can't control it. I think it's up to whoever the other person is to have that like accountability and say, hey, I know we don't do the same things anymore, but I hope you know that I'm still here for you whenever you need me, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
It's like
And
that
that
reassurance.
that goes back into like just the check-ins and
Yeah.
like making your presence known, like, hey, I'm still here.
Hmm.
I do think that it is a two-way street, especially I'm specifically thinking about when like it never fails that when you get into a new relationship, that's
Hmm.
where your energy goes. That's where you focus it, right?
Yeah. Yep.
But I also think that it's very important to find a balance in that when you're starting a new relationship, because you also don't want to come off as over invested or overbearing to that new relationship. You still need to be taking the time to go out with your friends, go to a movie with your friends, go out to eat with your
Yep.
friends. It shouldn't be, I'm not going to cancel plans with you because I have a date. I'm not going to cancel plans with you because I'm going over to so and so's house. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
there needs to be like a fine medium
And that's
that,
that's a really good point that you bring up. I think um when it just because it's like relationship wise. I think the thing is, and I'm just gonna use my own like example or myself. I'm not saying that I'm the best person. I'm not saying that my life was perfect or whatever, but I think the reason why sometimes people are able to kind of get themselves out of certain situations is because you have your own individuality. Like you don't I'm just saying for
uh,
me, like, yes, like my past relationship, I did put a lot of like efforts into it, but I still had my own life outside of that. I had my own friends, I had my own hobbies, I had my own things to keep me busy, right? And
mm-hmm,
when you're in a relationship, a lot of people tend to, like you said, focus all of their energy into that relationship
yeah,
where it consumes them. And then if let's say if it goes wrong or if they separate, what do you do then? Who are you now? Or where do you put all your focus to? And then that's when a lot of
yeah,
people have that like revenge body or that glow up. But I think the thing is, when you have your own individual life outside of the relationship, whether you're married or whatever, that's where you still can keep yourself in check. Where like, okay, where am I now? Like, what are my friends? Because the thing is, I think the point I was trying to get to is, especially when it comes to friendships, is when let's say a guy or girl, when you're in a group of friends, when your friends focus on the relationship and then they kind of don't prioritize friendship like how they used to, do you expect that when your relationships goes to shit, that your friends will readily be available for you when you haven't been there for them at all? You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
And I think that's where a lot of friendships end
That's a,
when or like the dynamic changes because they don't realize that when they're in relationships they prioritize all their time to their relationship, whereas when they're friendships they're like, hey, let's go out for a drink. They're like, nah, I'm hanging out with my man. Or hey, let's go do this, like we always used to do this every Thursday night, and they're like, nah, I'm gonna cancel my plans, I'm going hang out with my man. Like you don't keep that momentum up, and then let's say 2-3 months down the road your relationship ends, and then you already kind of fucked up your relationship with your friendships over here,
friends.
and
Yup.
you come back and you're like, hey, let's hang out again. They're like, no, I'm good.
No.
Like, I didn't see, like, you didn't see me like that. So why should I put in the effort, you know? And so I think that's where a lot of people kind of fuck up their friendships where they don't have boundaries for their
Mm-hmm.
friendships and their relationships. Like, they can't balance that out. You know what I mean?
It is a hard balance. It is hard to find like that level balance between the two.
Yeah.
But I think you hit it. It was that was very well, perfectly said. I mean,
Wow.
you can't expect people to just like wait around for you, right?
Yeah. Yeah. A thousand
Um,
percent.
but and now with that being said, moving on from like a dating again, it is like a two-way street in terms of the friendship and the relationship. You have to be a little bit respectful of the situation.
Mm-hmm.
So, i.e., let's just say you just had a brand new baby. Like I have to acknowledge the fact that you can't just like let's go out to eat or let's
Yeah.
go to a movie. You have to respect the fact that, okay, Nalee is married. Nalee has a baby now. Like,
But you can't, but that's true. But at the same time, you could also be like, oh, hey, let me know when I could come over and meet your baby. Like, it's that effort
yeah,
too. Like, it's like, oh, yeah, you have a baby now, but it's the thing of if they want to see you enough, they'll try to make a way to see you. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Or if they want to spend time with you, they'll find a way to spend time with you, whether it's just to sit on the couch and watch TV and just die right on the couch. Or,
It doesn't
again,
always have to involve going out or
right,
going here or going there. Like, just
right.
come over
Yeah. And I
and
think
like hang out.
a lot of like adult friendships, it's like, oh, let's go to the bar and let's meet up and let's go have dinner and
That
let's go have
part.
coffee, let's go have brunch. But it's just like, what happened to just fucking chilling on the couch and watching war movies?
Yeah.
You know, it's so like glamorized. Friendships are so glamorized where it's just like, nah, bro, I'd rather just drink a beer and chill, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like me. Like, it was always like going out to the bars or like, let's
Yeah.
go and drink.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but for me, I think there was a point in time where like for me, if I'm not gonna go, I'm not gonna go. You know me. Like if I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go. If I don't wanna go,
Yeah.
you could die in front of me and I still be like, no. You know, like I'm not gonna do it. If I don't wanna do it, I'm not gonna do it. So I think for me, I think whoever knows me is it also comes to knowing yourself if you're a low maintenance person or if you're a high maintenance person too. You know what I mean?
Would you consider yourself a high maintenance person or a low maintenance person?
I think I'm a low maintenance person, but I can be high maintenance.
Same.
Yeah. I know Melissa's
Same.
high maintenance for show.
You think Melissa's high maintenance?
I think she's high maintenance. Yeah. I think she's high maintenance. But I love her. I love her for it. She bougie like that. Okay, what's with that face? You got
Well,
something to say?
no, I'm just thinking,
I think of the
yeah.
three of us, she's high maintenance for sure.
Oh, yeah. Okay, when you put it like
Yeah.
that,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that's a solid yeah.
Yeah.
Because she can be low
Um,
maintenance. She can
she can
rough
be,
it with
but
the rest of them, but like,
yeah. She can be. That's the key word. She can be low maintenance,
she
but
just
that bitch is
chooses
high
not to
maintenance for
be.
sure. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. And we're the opposite. I feel like we're like low maintenance, but we can be high maintenance, where it's like, okay, I want to splurge a little bit today. Let's get some filet mignon kind of a thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I used
Yeah.
to be high maintenance.
I feel like I want to be high maintenance, but I think with my kind of mindset, I can't because I think I consider people
How
too much. And I feel like at times I need to not do that. You know what I mean?
think of
Like I
other
need to
people?
just, yeah, I need to just be like, you know what? It's what I want. I need to be selfish a little bit. I think I'm not selfish enough sometimes.
Same.
Which I give myself a lot of shit for that. And then when time, like push comes to shove, I'm still gonna be like, okay, let's just do what you want. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I need to toughen up. I need to be like, no, I want this. We're gonna have this. Thinking.
Yes, I'm thinking. There was a video that I literally, I thought I saved it too because I wanted to share it with you because I thought it would be perfect for the podcast.
Also, can I just
I'm
say
gonna have
we're
to find
matching
it.
again? What is this?
Are we?
Yeah, we're wearing white.
Oh yeah.
This is Sailor Moon.
Oh, is that who it
BTW.
is? I was
Yeah.
like focusing in on your breasts because I wanted to know
There are none.
who it
What
was.
do you mean?
Stop.
There are none. It's flat over here.
I'm gonna have to find that and I'm gonna have to send
Okay.
that to you because it really made me think, and it was a quote. Yeah, I'll find it and I'll send it to you.
Okay.
And we can revisit that another time.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay, did you have anything else for that topic? That you wanted
I
to
just have
add?
one thing to say is that whether you're fresh into a relationship or you're married or you have kids and stuff and you have really close friends, I think it's also important for you to um I want to say refresh, but I don't think that's the word I'm looking for. Like I think those moments are moments where you can renew your friendships and reset expectations. And I think it's important that you do.
That you reset
Uh
expectations? I like that.
yeah. Yeah, because I think when you have a whole nother priority that's no longer what it used to be, I think it's your responsibility as that person who is changing the dynamic to acknowledge that and reassure like people, like your friends, and just be like, hey, you know, y'all clearly know I have a baby or I'm dating or I'm in a new relationship. Just want to let you know, like, I didn't forget about you, kind of a thing. You know what I mean? Like, we could still hang out
Hmm.
and stuff, but at the same time, like, it's limited, kind of a thing. Just to kind of give your friends that reassurance that, hey, I didn't forget about you. I'm just going through some shit right now, you know? And I think that's very important. And I think people forget to do that, where they just automatically assume that, oh, they know I have a child. They're not going to bother me. And I think people just assume that, like, because you have this different priority now, that like people just see it and they know what's going on. But they don't. Sometimes you have to remind them or reassure them if they truly mean something to you. It
But
doesn't hurt to just be like, hey, what's up? You know?
but don't you think that that's a two-way street? That even the friend should be like acknowledging, like, oh, I get it, Nolly, you have a kid now. Like, text like, hey, can I come over when you put the kid to sleep, and we can stay up and watch Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? I don't fucking know.
Yeah. I mean,
Like,
I was totally gonna get to that point too,
oh, I'm
but
sorry.
it's okay. It's a two-way street, baby.
It
You're right.
is. Friendship is a two-way
Yeah.
street.
And you have to, I was just gonna say, you just have to, sometimes you just have to allow grace to your friend on both sides. Like, be okay with them not reaching out to you as much and be okay not reaching out to them as much because they're going through stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody's going through stuff. So just making sure that I heard a great quote today. I think it fits perfectly into this. You just have to
Okay.
remember that your relationships, you may not be at the same speed as whoever the other person is, but you just have to
Yeah.
make sure that you're going in the same direction.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. I'm like, hey, I like that. So, yeah,
I like that. Hey,
I like
Mikey,
that.
he likes it. He likes it.
All right. What's your other topic?
The other one that I had, this I saved this one for last because this is something that I'm so guilty of, and I think that we all are.
Mm-hmm.
But when everyone says, "Oh, we should hang out," and then nobody ever actually
Yeah.
plans it, it never
Yeah.
actually
Yeah. Yeah.
happens. It's almost just like a courtesy. Like, I feel like it's just common courtesy to be like, "Oh yeah, we should do that."
Yeah.
Because I mean,
I agree.
if I was like, "Oh, Nolly, we should hang out," like, can you imagine somebody just being like, "No, no, no"? It's just like,
um,
"Yeah, we should hang out," and then it just never gets planned. And I don't think that that is a bad thing.
yeah.
It's just life happens. It's like it's not always so easy to like get together. And maybe this
Yeah,
is like
I agree.
my ADD or ADHD or my whatever you mental disorder you want to call it. But
Your
like
disability.
maybe this is my disability, but like now I'm like I'm scheduling things.
Yeah.
Like I just had lunch or dinner with Simone.
Mhm.
Bitch, we scheduled that shit. Like I literally put it on my calendar. I have another friend who messaged me to go out for lunch, added to my calendar.
Must be nice.
I never thought that I would be that person that is like, let me check my schedule. I'll pencil you in.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
and I'm
yeah.
not trying to sound like a pompous jackass, but it's like,
It do be. It do be what it do be.
it is what it is.
Yeah.
And it's just easier for me to like know. And also mentally wise, I've gotten to a point where like it takes a lot of energy for me to have to like go and be around people.
Yeah. I
And
agree.
it's not that simple for me to just be like, all right, let's go out to eat here. Let's go out to eat there. I'll go out and well, let's go to a baseball game and let's do this and like have like a full week's planned. Like I was talking to one of my friends that I hadn't talked to in a really long time, and he wanted to go here and then go to this place, and then he invited me to this bar where they had like a live band, and I was like, no,
No.
I don't want to do that. I can only handle people for so much,
Yeah.
and I'm just gonna see if I can pull up his text here.
I think
And
nowadays it's so easy to get overstimulated though.
yeah,
Like it's super easy because like everybody they all come at once. You know what I mean? Like it's not like it's like that meme that you send where all the hot dogs are flying in your face and you don't have a moment to breathe. You know?
That's
Yeah.
exactly what it is. And it's just,
Yeah.
it's so draining to be around people. And like, I've gotten to a point where I notice like, I don't enjoy the small talk or like forced conversation. And so when I'm put into a position where I'm with people that I need to force that conversation, it's just so exhausting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So I just want to read this.
Okay.
So my friend invited me to this thing and he wanted to invite somebody else. And so verbatim, my text message, cutting out the beginning of it, I was like, honestly, I'll probably max out at 3 hours total. At this point, I would probably identify as a recluse. And his response, keep in mind, he's a very social butterfly. He loves people, loves being around people. His response, I'll never understand you people. LOL, I'm a social butterfly. I'm not going to read the rest of that text, but
Oh, why? It got so good. How dare you?
Yeah, I know. But like, yeah, I get
Okay, you
it.
can
It's
send a
just,
screenshot of it to me. Thank
it's,
you.
I mean, I can if you want. It's really nothing. It's just not, I don't want to put him on the pod like that.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Never mind. You do you, boo.
But no, it's just so exhausting. Like,
Yeah.
so like for me, I just have to like, everything has to be meticulously like planned, i.e. scheduling dinner with Simone and then scheduling dinner with, so-and-so. And like, it's a real thing to have to like force that and to have all that energy drained. And then you have to like recoup after it.
Yeah.
Like an unwind.
I think for me, I think I totally agree with you. I don't know if it's because we're high anxious people because we have to mentally prepare ourselves. And just the mental preparation is already exhausting in itself. You know what I mean? And I can relate to that because like, not to say I'm a Jezebel or whatever.
She a hoe. She a hoe.
No. You have to listen to my explanation. Cause like when I first, like, when I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna open my books. I'm gonna like see what's out there. Like I went on a date like every day for like, I think a month with different people, maybe. And like, it was low key. I don't even know where the fuck that energy went. Cause at this point I'm like, bro, I'm tired. Do you want to hang out or not? Like, let's go watch a movie. Let's just not talk. You know what I mean?
It's exhausting.
It is very exhausting. And I think I agree with you where I think we have that commonality of like, we just hate people in general, but to have to force conversations, to have to ask, oh, what's your favorite color? And like, what is your childhood like? Like, like it just ain't cute. You know what I mean? Like,
no,
it's just forced connection, I feel like. And I don't like, again, with us where I feel like it should come naturally. I think
it flows naturally.
Yeah. I think it's very exhausting to kind of force that connection.
Yeah.
Not to say though that like I wouldn't force it for somebody that I'm like interested in. You know what I mean? Like obviously there are those moments where you're like, okay, I like this person. I can see where this is going. Like I genuinely want to get to know them. I think that's a different aspect of it. But at the same time, you are putting in that effort because you want to invest in it. You know what I mean? And that's what I wanted to say. Not a lot of people are worth investing in these days.
I agree with you.
Yeah, because it's not one, it's not reciprocated. Two, it's like, is there substance like we talked about? And three, again, it's going to sound selfish, but how does it benefit me? Because y'all already know at this point, I'd rather be sleeping than doing anything else. Maybe I'd wake up and eat. Yeah. But then again, my bed calls for me, like
all
she
day,
treats me
every
real
day.
well. She treats me real well. Probably treated me better than any other person out there. Sometimes she treats me better than myself. So it's just like when you give out your energy and your time, it's precious. Like your famous Tay said, like, my time is expensive. And
yeah, it's a luxury item.
Yeah, whether it's just because I'm sleeping, bitch, that's because it's me. It's important to me, and if you're important to me, I will delegate my time. I will put you in my books. I will schedule you and pencil you down. And if you're not, then you didn't make the cut,
Sorry and shit.
Yeah, but that's just what it is.
Yeah.
So did you have anything else to add?
I did have one more thing that I wanted to add.
Oh, yeah.
No, I forgot it.
Sorry.
No, you don't need to apologize. I think what you said was very well put.
Thank you.
Yeah, I got nothing. We can move on.
Okay. All right. All right. So we're going to move on to segment 2, which is friendship red flags we ignore. Like, how many red
Oh,
flags have you ignored in
oh my
friendships that
God.
you've had in the past?
I have ignored so many red flags. And now, thanks to therapy and BetterHelp,
Not sponsored, by the way.
there's our code right there. Just kidding.
Yeah, we should be doing that. Why didn't we do that? Hey.
Right.
Okay. That quote right there,
Um,
right there.
but no, honestly though, thanks to therapy and like the whole like self-awareness journey that I'm on,
Yeah.
I realized that I have been a red flag for certain situations and for certain
Okay.
people. And I will fully,
Interesting.
wholeheartedly open that or like
Okay.
own that. Um,
I can't relate, but
but
you do you, boo.
I've ignored so many red flags too.
Okay.
And those people aren't a part of my life anymore. So it is what it is.
Okay. I want to therapize you for a little bit. Can we therapize you for a little bit?
Fucking see, I told you this entire episode is going to be about me. I knew this bitch was going to do it.
Okay. What do you think are some of your red flags as a friend? Like, now that you've done some reflection, it
Okay.
doesn't have to be now. It doesn't have to be now, but in the past, what were some of your red flags? And if you have any right now, what are your current red
I'm
flags?
still working on my current red flags.
I love that. Work in progress. That's okay.
Work in progress. Some of the red flags, I feel like it's very Mean Girls, but I feel like I was like a pusher.
Okay. I
Like
push people. I'm a pusher.
I push people. I was a
Yeah,
pusher.
exactly. Where's my donut at? Damn, that sounds so good.
Um,
You should insert Tina Fey gif right here. I'm a pusher. I push
yeah,
people.
pusher. I push people. I think that was probably my biggest red flag.
Okay, what is an example of
I
pushing people though? What do you mean by that? Like, do you physically push them or are you like, you got this, like just do it? Like, give me an example.
it was more so like at the time, like, oh, if I wanted to go out or if I wanted to go out to eat or if I wanted to
Okay.
do something. So it was like, hey, let's go do this. Come on. Let's go out.
Oh, okay.
Let's go drinking. Let's go out to eat. Let's go to a movie. Like,
Okay.
maybe I'm still like that.
Poor Richard.
Poor you.
All the trauma he's gone through. Well,
Um,
I don't think it's necessarily me because, bitch, I instigate that shit. Like, I probably had put it in your mind and you'd be like, ooh, that's a good idea. Let's go do it. And I'd be like, yeah, let's
sometimes
go do it.
we definitely feed off of each other in that
Yeah, for
respect.
sure.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. But I ain't the toxic
Um,
one. The fuck?
one thing, um, that I was thinking about when I was looking at this outline was like some of the people that I was friends with like years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would, okay, this sounds so bad. Um, I don't want to say that I used people.
Say with your chest, boo.
I don't want to say that I used people, but I do want to say that I did take advantage of people's talents or things that they were good at.
Okay. Do you want to elaborate on that? Like, if they're like
Uh
a really good dick sucker, you like suck my dick kind of a thing.
yeah, that's
Are you
exactly it.
serious?
No.
I was like, Anthony, you sex fiend. I thought I was bad. Just kidding. I knew
Let
it.
me
I knew you as a whore. Hoe knows hoes.
I'm trying to think of like examples. I can't really think of an example on the spot. Can we table that? Can I come back to that?
Yeah, we could table it.
Now
Jesus, we haven't used that in a hot minute. We haven't tabled anything because we
let's
be talking
table
too much.
that. What do you think are my red flags? Or are you done?
we
Like, are you,
do
or
we
do you
really
want to
want to get
continue
into
to?
this?
Oh, this bitch. No, I don't.
I'm just kidding. I was gonna say, did you have any other like? Would you say that you have any other red flags other than the pushing people?
I'm hard headed.
Oh, 1,000%.
Mm-hmm.
That's the red flag that I was just gonna say is that sometimes I feel like you're a little clouded by your own judgment, where it's kind of hard for you to see outside the box.
100%.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
probably it. That's probably the only
No,
thing.
that's definitely not it. I know that there's more.
Um,
I'm still working
Let
on
me
my
think.
self-awareness. Leave me alone.
No, you're doing a great job. You only came up with one. That's great. I could name five of mine. So yeah. What else, Anthony? Let me think. Let me think. Let me think. This is my one opportunity. This is my one chance. I'm gonna take this.
All right, let's go, Slim Shady.
Oh no! Oh, I'm glad you caught on. Hey,
Hey.
my spaghetti.
Okay,
Whatever. Jesus.
your red flag is you're maybe we have the same red flags. Maybe that's why we're friends.
Probably, yeah. Okay.
Because you get in your own head too. It's like that conversation that we had a couple weeks ago
Oh
about.
yeah. Okay. I was gonna say that overthinking is probably one of your red flags. Like you make something bigger than it is, and it's just like, baby girl, baby boy, it's okay. Like
Mm,
let the chips falls or whatever they say. Let the crumbles fall or whatever.
let the chips fall. Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
right.
Let the cookie crumbles crumble or whatever. You know what I mean. But yes, I do think we have that in common. I think that's also one of my red flags, like overthinking. Like if I could imagine myself like jumping to conclusions, bitch, my parachute is already open.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I think that's one of my biggest things is I jump to conclusions too fast where I don't let evidence prove itself.
Yeah.
And I
Same.
think I rely too much on people's potential instead of what they're actually who they actually are. I think that's one of my red flags. But that's also Pisces of me, where like I think I'm hopeful that people aren't like me, whereas I've come to realize that a lot of people are shit people, you know? Um, and I don't think I think like uh I think insecurity is definitely one of my biggest like red flags because I think because I'm insecure sometimes, a lot of people pay the price for my insecurities.
Do you have?
I.e.,
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you have an
like when I
example?
take pictures, because I'm insecure about how I look, everybody got to fix and fuck themselves just so that I could look good. And I think that's very selfish of me. And I'm trying not to do that a lot, but sometimes I just can't help it. You know what I mean? And obviously that's a child
Do-
wound for me because I
I
think
was
like when
just
I was
gonna
little,
say.
yeah, when I was little, like I think I've said it before, where like I was always compared to my cousins. Like when I got too skinny, oh, my chin's too long. When I got too big, oh, I'm too fat. So it's
Mm-hmm.
never like I've never got that thing where it's just like you are fine the way you are. I always felt like I need to prove myself. And I think obviously, you know, as an adult, I think I still need to work on that a lot. Um, and obviously, you know, like losing weight, I'm pretty sure I got body dysmorphia. Like at this point, like I think when it
Who
comes to like
doesn't?
I know, but like no, like for me, I think because I've lost weight, it's like higher now. It's like, bitch, you need to fucking chill kind of a thing. And I think it's not that I'm looking to get compliments. It's just I genuinely don't know if I look skinnier or not, or if I've lost weight. I just feel like I look the same. And so when people are like, oh, you got skinny, I'm like, I look the same. I don't know what you're talking about. You know what I mean? So it's not a
It's
sense of like I'm trying to like um get compliments or anything. It's really like I don't see it. Like I really don't see it. Like and what
yeah,
you said, like when you're like, oh, like you have nice teeth, but you're just like, I don't see it though. But thanks, kind of a thing. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So it's just like yeah, and my own insecurities is definitely a red flag. I feel like I think sometimes I don't know how to shut my mouth. That's probably one my other big red flags. And
That's
I'm
what I
sure
would have picked for you.
wow, that I'm sure the listeners could agree too. I feel like sometimes I don't need to talk. I'm learning to leave blank spaces. I'm learning to leave like silence instead of just having to fill in silence. Um,
It's
and
hard.
it really is hard. Because I think the thing is I'm so used to entertaining. Where like I'm always like, you know, like
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of like a on switch where it's like, okay, what next? What next? What next? And then like when I think that's also again I probably should go back to therapy. But I think that's also one reason why, like, when I like I clock out for a long time because I have to kind of like recalibrate myself.
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
the
And
exact
then,
same way.
yeah. And then when I come back, it's like, okay, what's up? What's new? Like, let's go, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then again, when I disappear, it's just like, don't talk to me. I'm non existent right now. When I'm alive, I'll message you, you know? Um, and that's also one of my red flags too. Like I do feel bad that I disappear. I think that's definitely like a red flag for me. But it's not to say though that if you need me, I won't be there. Like if you need me, bitch, let me know. I'm on the next flight. I'm driving. I'm coming.
I don't,
Like, you
I
know.
don't, if it makes you feel any better, I don't see that as a red flag.
What?
Like when you like check out or just like sometimes it, like we said in the last episode or a couple episodes ago, it's okay to be selfish.
Yeah, I guess.
Like if you need the mental space, and I mean, that's the whole purpose of our podcast, right? And like the whole
Yeah.
premise is like I mean, it really ultimately is more than just two friends just bitching about shit, but like
Yeah.
it is about mental health. And that is a big part of it. Like sometimes you
Yeah.
just need to decompress and like be left alone, get away from people.
Yeah.
Side note, that's what I wanted to mention earlier. You had made a comment about how we hate people,
Okay.
and I wanted to say my one of my top favorite memes
Mm-hmm.
is that scene from that movie. I don't remember the name of it now, but that movie with Julia Roberts where she goes, "I fucking hate people." That's
Never
me.
seen that.
You've never seen that movie? I thought,
I don't think so. Is it Pretty
oh,
Woman?
no, it was one that just like came out within the last couple of years. We
I
talked
don't
about it with
know.
Melissa.
Did we? I
Yeah.
feel like we say that we're gonna watch a lot of movies, but we never did.
Yeah, we never did.
Just like, hey, let's hang out. We never do.
It,
I
um, God, what was the name of that movie?
have no clue. Oh, it's the end of the world or something. It's the end? Is it It's the End?
Something like that.
Yeah, it's the one with Ethan Hawke and Julie Roberts, and then
Yeah.
at the end the girls watching Friends, right?
Yes.
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 Okay. I think either it's This Is the End or wait, it's not This Is the End. That's fucking um James Franco and Seth Rogen.
Leave the World Behind.
Leave the World Behind. Not even close.
Not even close. Not a fucking
uh,
lick.
but that's also a good movie though. If you guys like Pineapple Express or whatever, that's a good movie. Um,
So wait, you did watch that movie, right? Leave the World Behind?
yes, I did. Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. And
Yes.
there's that scene where she just like turns and she's like, I fucking
She's
hate
at the
people.
window, right? And then
Yeah.
she turns and yeah, okay, okay. I
Yeah.
remember that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, what are my red flags, I guess.
Um I mean, you said you talk too much.
Mm-hmm.
Like you not only do you overthink things, but you also like don't know when to stop.
What do you mean? Elaborate. Therapize me.
Um so it's like this is going to be a really poor example, but I hope you get what I'm going for. It's like you would be like, "Oh, what do you want for dinner?" "Oh, like Mexican sounds good." "Okay, but like what do you want for dinner?" "Well, let's just go get Mexican." "Okay, but do you want tacos? Do you want burrito? Do you want enchiladas?" I just like Mexican. Like let's just go fucking get like stop asking. I told you I want Mexican. Let's go get Mexican. I will look at the menu and see what calls out to me.
Okay.
Like it's like you want a certain answer or you want like a very specific answer
Okay.
and you keep asking the same questions to like get the answer that you're hoping for.
Okay, I appreciate was that it? Was that it?
I mean, I could think of more
Keep
red
going. Keep going,
flags.
but we're going to come back about that part. Go on. Go on. Go on. I want to hear.
Um, what other red flags do you have?
What makes me a bad friend? That's literally it. Red flags.
I don't think that you're a bad friend at all, so I can't really say, I can't answer that. And I wouldn't align red flags with being a bad friend or equate red flags to being a bad friend.
Okay. Good. That's all I wanted to clarify.
One of your red flags, this bitch, y'all, I bitched about it before.
Oh, here we go.
She got time blindness. She got time blindness.
Okay. Go on. I got a rebuttal for that too. Go on.
I don't want to hear your fucking rebuttal. A queen is never late. Everyone else is simply early. We know. We've heard it. We all have seen the movie. You ain't Julia Andrews, bitch.
Well, I'm just kidding.
And you ain't Anne Hathaway.
I wish I was Anne Hathaway. She's fucking gorgeous.
In fact, I wanted to wait to show this to you.
Okay.
We're not going to time out, but I'm going to step away for a second. I have to show you what I got you.
What? What'd
This
you
is
give
one,
me? Why
this
are you
is
giving
one,
me anything?
this is one of my red flags is like, I
Okay.
can't I wanted it to be a gift, but I can't wait to show you because I don't know when you're going to get here. So just hold that thought.
We don't like surprises. That's the thing. Okay. All right. We'll wait. Here we go, guys. I wonder what he got. I'm scared. Okay.
So my love language is gift giving, right?
Yes.
So it's just when I see something that makes me think of somebody, as long as my budget allows it, I will get this. I will get
Okay.
it for the person. And so
Okay.
I saw this, and obviously it made me think of you. It's a keychain.
What even is that?
It's a little keychain. It's like one of those old school, like hotel style, like
Oh,
keychains.
that's cute. Okay.
Can you
Probably
read it?
late for something. Probably.
So I had to get it because I was like,
hilarious.
that's fucking Nalee. Probably
That's
late for
cute.
something. So
Everything.
that has your
Thank
name on
you.
it when you come.
That's cute. Okay, that's cute. I
or
like
next
it.
time I see you. Yes, you're welcome.
Okay. Oh, I love that. I mean, I
that
don't love that for me, but I love that keychain.
good. That's probably my biggest red flag for you.
Okay.
But it's also probably like a personal, like maybe it's not necessarily a red flag, but it just bothers me.
Okay. First of all, I would like to rebuttal the
Here we go.
the conversation piece of it. You know what I've learned is that people have different communication styles, and I've
100%.
learned that I am a person where if you don't specify it, I'm not gonna get it. Like, I'm pretty sure, again, self-diagnosed, MDA, PhD, DWI degree. I think
DWI.
Yeah, I think I have ADHD. Like, I've been looking at a lot of videos and stuff because I think I'm at the point where I'm trying to like distract myself with like self-help stuff and maybe learn a little bit more about why I'm the way I am. And I looked at a lot of
Same.
videos, and I think time blindness is also a form of ADHD. Because according to whoever that doctor is, I think I sent you this video, but it's not that I'm purposely trying to be late. It's just the anxiety of trying not to be late ends up making me late, if that makes sense. Probably not, because you're not ADHD like me. But
well, we just jumped from one topic to another. We literally went from.
But all in all, it's because my communication skills, and the reason why I'm late is because I'm probably ADHD, like on the high level spectrum of ADHD, like bitches got issues kind of level. But that's what I recently learned, and that's my rebuttal. And I think, again, like you, I think it's a character flaw that I'm trying to work on as well. I think, for sure, yes, I could control the time thing. Okay, I can. I know I can. I could get ready early, get there early, but I hate to be the bitch who arrives early. You know, like I hate that. And sometimes, you know, it could just be a thing where like I like to make an entrance when I come. And the only way I can do that is when everybody arrives. You know what I mean?
That's not true. I done told you. You make an entrance anytime you walk into a room.
Thank you. But I want to make it impactful. So I want the person to wait a little bit so that when I come, they're like, oh, she's here. That dumb bitch. 10 hours later, you know?
10 hours later, that part.
Yeah, but I'm working on it. I recently got roasted on that. So I promise you I'm working on it.
Who roasted you?
My friend. He was like, you're habitually late. I'm like, because he was like, yeah, everything's fine. Like, you know, I don't think, and because I was like, hey, like, side tangent. I was like, hey, okay, so we've been talking for a couple of months. Like, is there anything, like, any red flags or character flaws? Funny, we're talking about red flags. And he's like, no, I don't see anything. I think we get along fine, whatever. But he's like, the only thing is that you're habitually late. I'm like, I'm working on it. I can't help it that, like, we meet up during rush hour. And then, like, rush hour is, like, you can't, like, predict it. You know what I mean? But then at the same time,
you kind of can. That's why it's called rush hour.
I know. But then I'm like, okay, but I get it. I could come early. I can. So I'm just like, how about this? Because you know that I'm habitually late and you don't like waiting, why don't you just wait like 15 minutes and then go? And so then I I have no problem waiting because I know I have no problem waiting. I think I'm pretty patient when it comes to waiting because I know that like people always be waiting on my ass. I get it. So I'm patient when it comes to waiting. But if you're not patient and you know that this person is always late, come later then. Come later and then, problem solved. But then again, it's not their fault. I get it. It's not their fault. It's my fault. It's a thing I'm working on. It's a work in progress.
I appreciate you working on it.
Yeah. That's it. So technically, all in all, I don't got any red flags. It's because I have ADHD.
Doesn't mean it's not a red flag.
No, it is a red flag.
Oh, I know.
It's a red flag. Yeah.
Well, I'm happy to know that you're working on it.
Yeah. Haven't had any success, but I'm still working on it.
You don't think so? I think you have.
I think I have.
I think the last time that you came over to my house and you were like, I'll be there in 15 minutes, I think you were here in like 30. So, I mean, that's growth.
I guess that's true. Yeah, I guess that's true. You know what? I'm going to take that as a win. You're right. I am improving. Look at me go.
Baby steps. Rome wasn't built in a day.
You're right. You're right. All right. Yeah, well, that's what I think my character flaws are. So, or not character flaws, red flags.
Yeah, and you hit me. You're therapizing me pretty good. Yeah, I overthink things, and I think too much about things.
Yeah. You know what's even worse is that like because I am an overthinker, and now that we have ChatGPT, bitch, I be on that shit like on hours on end. Horrible. That's why I
That's not
stopped.
a good idea.
It's not. That's why I stopped writing to ChatGPT because I'm like, bitch, I could get into a rabbit hole about all these kind of things, and I'm just like, it's not good for my mental health.
She's like, ChatGPT is my best friend.
Yeah, no, really. My ChatGPT's name is Penny. Do you have a name for yours?
No.
Okay, maybe I'm just a weirdo.
No, because I talk to it like it's a person.
Oh, yeah, same. Yeah. I told her that I'm a bitch, and she's like, it's okay, lay it on me. I'm like, bitch, fuck you. But yeah.
You know what I just realized?
What'd you realize?
We haven't even talked about a single topic for this segment.
I'm trying to get to it, like literally right now.
I'm sorry.
I was just going to say, so what were your topics, Anthony, for this segment?
My topic was just being the therapy friend.
Okay. Is that good or bad?
Both. I think that it's both because I really, like, for me personally, I don't mind being the therapy friend. I enjoy talking to people. Let me rephrase that. I enjoy talking to friends and, like, helping them, like, in any situation or anything that they're going through or, like, offering my input and my advice.
Mm-hmm.
There's a red flag of mine. Sometimes, not all the time, I will openly admit that. Sometimes I will think that like my idea or my opinion is like
right.
Not even necessarily always right, but like the best.
Okay.
But
we like your honesty.
And I will say this, it's like that whole no, I'm not going to say that. If the percentage outcome of my ideas being right is so good, like at what point are people going to realize that they should just take my ideas?
Okay, that's funny you say that because I was just going to say that same thing. That like, if I've been right so many times, where's my wrong?
Yeah. Like why would you not?
Yeah,
or like,
exactly.
It's like I've had this conversation with Deja before. There've been multiple things that like I've told Richard, I'm like, oh, you should do this, or how about this? And then it never fails that it's like days, months, years go by. And at some point we end up exactly where I said we should have been.
Yes. Yep.
So when we could have saved the entire last 12 months of going back and forth, just do what you're told.
Damn. Okay.
Like, just listen. Like, and I think
Linda, listen. I
think for me, part of that is part and due to the way that my brain works. We've had the conversation. I'm very analytical. I
Mm,
think about things. I'm
yep.
not just saying, "Oh, paint the room orange." There's a reason behind why I'm saying like, "Hey, like we should paint this room orange,"
Yeah.
or like, there's always a reason behind things. It's anything that comes out of my mouth, except with the exception of this podcast, it's normally been thoroughly thought out. I've thought of every possible which outcome.
Um, okay, I'm gonna insert another quote here. That
Oh God.
reminds me of it's a good thing. Um,
Okay.
it reminds me of this quote that I've heard or I've seen or I've read, and you may have saw it too, maybe not, but it's probably not in relation to this, but it says, um, you should be thankful when you are loved by an overthinker because they've thought of every reason not to stay. And that is like literally a pure example of overthinkers. Like they've thought
That's
of
true.
every possibility and every outcome, and they still chose the way they chose. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that's like a perfect way. It could apply to anything, honestly, when it comes to an overthinker. So yeah.
That's that's a really good quote and a really good way to think about it because yeah, I mean, if I thought of and again, I'm just talking about me here, obviously, but like if I thought about every which outcome, if I'm still putting forth energy into that relationship, trust me, I've thought of all the reasons to leave, and
Yeah.
obviously,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay.
Um, but getting back to my topic at hand and your question, I think being the therapy friend, it
Hmm.
can be good and it can be bad. I have no problem being the therapy friend. I enjoy being the therapy friend. I
Hmm.
think where the bad part comes in is, and this doesn't apply to me because thankfully I have you, but like everybody needs that therapy friend. So
Yeah.
if you're that one therapy friend and you don't have one, that's where it becomes a bad thing. Like, who do you
Yeah.
go to?
You go to therapy. Go to an actual
You go to
therapist.
therapy.
Enter link
Yeah.
right up
And
above.
so, like, better help.
Yeah. I do agree, but I think honestly though, I see it more of like it as a positive aspect because I think it's such a gift or a blessing that people come to you with their most vulnerable moments or their most vulnerable thoughts, and
Yeah.
they trust you enough to give them insight. But again, we've said time before that when somebody comes to you for advice and when they're ranting, they're looking for validation. And I think to hold the like to hold a level of validation for somebody, I think that's like I've said before, that's powerful in a friendship. You know what I mean? And it just comes to show that uh that that comes to show how much they value you and your opinion as a person and how much they respect you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wholeheartedly agree with that.
Yeah. I like being the therapy friend. Y'all know I like eating popcorn. Y'all know I like instigating. Um I could keep a real good secret, you know, but
Yeah. I like being a therapy friend too.
yeah, I do. I think
But
sometimes it can be a little overwhelming because like I don't, like for example, like I think I am kind of like the therapy friend too for a lot of people.
hmm
Um and I honestly I don't really open up to people that I don't really trust. I think you know this. Not a lot of people know a lot of my personal stuff because I think time and time again I've given that's also what I was going to say, side tangent. One of my character flaws is also giving people too much the benefit of the doubt. That's also one of my biggest character flaws. Um like I'm too nice sometimes where I'm like, "Oh, I'll give them another chance. Like it's fine. I'll give them another chance. Like we could do this again." And
hmm
I don't know when sometimes and I say that like with bold letters. Sometimes I think I overstay not overstay, but I think I allow people to overstay their welcome when I need to just be like, "Okay, goodbye." Like it's time for you to leave. You know what I mean? Um but back to the topic at hand, I think like when you are the therapy friend, again, I think it's I like to hear about people's problems. The issue I have is sometimes I don't have an answer, you know? And I think that's okay. Like you don't always have to have an answer.
See, and
People
I
just
always
need
feel
to
like I
talk.
need to find an answer.
You do?
Yeah. I have to have an answer for everything. I have to know like the why.
Mm.
Like I'm a big why person.
I think I've realized I'm more of a person who asks you why you feel that way. Like I'm curious to know why you feel that way. Like why do you feel like I think you know this too. I think sometimes I challenge your thoughts. Like I would be like, okay,
You've been
like what
doing
do you
that a
mean?
lot more lately.
Yeah. And I think for me, that's part of the thing where I was saying that like you challenge your friends, you help them reflect, you help them like really think of the big picture or the small picture or whatever.
Hmm.
You challenge them. And I think that's very healthy in a relationship. And I'm not saying that I'm like a green flag or whatever, but y'all know green's one of my favorite colors,
You are a green
but
flag.
thank you. But yeah, I think I don't know. I'm probably doing one of my red flags. I'm over talking now, but I think being a therapy friend is I think it's a gift. Yeah.
Yeah, I do agree with that.
Yeah.
It can be a gift. You also said something that I was going to respond to, and I can't remember.
Was it when I said I give people the benefit of the doubt?
Oh,
Because I saw a
no.
light bulb go up.
Yes.
Okay.
I found another red flag for me.
Okay. What?
I have too high of expectations for people.
Yes. Same.
That's
Like yeah.
that
Yep.
is probably my biggest red flag because I like to think that I can tell what people are capable of.
It's the potential, baby.
Or
You think they,
I can see the potential in people. And so when
Yeah.
they prove me right and right again how stupid they are,
It's not clacking. It's
it's not clocking. I'm like,
not.
and I've really been
You're like,
struggling
okay,
with,
show me your next trick. Show me
yeah.
the next one. you know?
Well, I've really been thinking about this from a standpoint of, I asked my therapist the other day, I was like, okay, why do I feel the need to be right?
Mm-hmm. Control, baby.
It's not necessarily, I'm still waiting on her response. We're still working on that. She
Okay.
thinks that ultimately there's some sort of childhood trauma, which I'm starting to realize that I do have childhood traumas that I need to get addressed. But
Okay.
I think that I've realized it's not necessarily a matter of me needing to be right.
Mm-hmm.
It's more so of I have expectations for people
Mm.
that I want them to live up to, and when they're not living up to it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
I
It
feel like I'm
does.
not like
Um. Okay. So
explaining it right.
tell me if tell me if I'm wrong, or tell me if
You're
I'm right.
wrong.
Bitch. Probably. If it's being late, yes, I'm probably wrong. Um. Or being there on time. Okay. So I'm gonna put it to perspective to see if this is what you're talking about, because
Okay.
I'm trying to understand it too. So what you're saying is because obviously we have that in common. I agree that I set too high of an expectation for people, and
Hmm.
then when they don't meet it, I end up feeling disappointed, and then I end up resenting them for it when they don't even know that they're having that kind of expectation. And then it's kind of like for example, like this guy that I'm dating, right? Like I'm like, okay, yeah, I see all these potential. I'm expecting all these things, but at the same time, it's just like I can't expect people to be like me. I can't expect people to think like me.
Yeah.
And then like it's kind of like you end up making like a mental checklist, and then if they don't check off that box, you're like, "Oh, bad." If they check off one thing, like, "Oh, good." And then it's like they do another thing and it's not what you want, it's like bad. Like you're just like and then you kind of have that like mental battle of like, "Okay, like should I put in my energy, should I put in my effort kind of a thing into this, or should I like retract back, or is it just me overall, like am I the issue?" Like your brain goes through that kind of cycle, right?
Yes.
Because that's how mine is like too, where it's just like, okay, and you come up with all these things, you have all these expectations, sometimes they meet them, sometimes they don't, and then when they
Yes.
don't,
You're
or when they
disappointed.
do, yeah, when they do, you're like, okay, good, I was right. But then when they disappoint you, you're like, fuck, I was wrong. And then you like ruminate on the wrongness and you're like, what happened? How can I fix this?
How can I
How can
fix this?
I,
What can I do? Yeah.
right. And then it's like when it doesn't work and then you're even more disappointed. And then at the end, you're just like, am I the fucking problem? I am the
Yes.
problem. You know what
Am
I
I
mean?
the problem? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so if that's what you're thinking or if that's what you're saying, I think I can relate to that too.
Yeah.
Because I do
I
that
think you
shit on the
explained that a lot
daily.
better than I did. Yeah.
Yeah, I do that shit on the daily.
Do
Every
you
day.
do you
All day, every
find
day.
do you find that you do that more in your professional life or more in your personal life?
I
Or
do
is it
that all
equal?
around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that all around. But I think I've learned that I'm trying to learn not to have any sort of expectations and just kind of let things flow. Because I think I'm trying to master the art of not controlling what you can't control. Trying to master that.
Not
Try.
controlling what you can control?
Cannot, you cannot
Cannot.
control. And
Yeah, I'm working on
focusing
that
on what
too.
you can control, which is
Hmm.
almost and always nothing because nothing ever goes according to plan. And so I'm just trying to stay present. Honestly, I think that's one thing that I'm trying to improve on myself is just staying present, enjoying what's happening. And if an outcome happens to like not go the way I want it, just to accept it and be like, okay, it happened. It's fine. Let's move on and accept that. Like, I
Yeah,
think I'm trying to accept
I'm the exact same.
I'm
I'm
trying to
working on it.
accept disappointment or trying to accept things not going the way you want them to and
I
just being okay with it. Because at this point, you could die tomorrow. So you just gotta live life. Do what you gotta do. Do what makes you happy.
I agree with that. But just tying it back into my topic here.
Okay.
Are you okay? Did you forget to
I'm
swallow?
good. No, I'm good at that. We're good.
Okay.
I'm just
Um,
kidding. I'm just kidding. It's a joke. I was just joking, you guys. It's a little tiebreaker. It's a little refreshment. I
this
don't know.
bitch. Um, I forgot what I was gonna say.
That was too good.
It's too good.
That little bit was too good.
No, it's again though, like we said, it's just a matter of like when the number of times that I'm wrong outweighs the number of times that I'm right,
Just fucking listen to me.
just fucking listen to me.
Yeah. How did we even get to that
I
topic?
don't even know.
Okay.
Tangent.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
that's all I had for this segment. What did you have? Let's
Okay.
change the
This is gonna be a twofer. I think I'm just gonna combine them two
a
because it's kind of the
twofer.
same, but not really. So I wanted to talk about friends who secretly compete with you and jealousy when friends get into relationships. The first part, I think it's very black and white. Friends who secretly compete with you are not your friend. Point blank, period.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've said this before. True friends, they grow with you. They don't compete with you. That's just my opinion. And then jealousy when friends get into relationships. What are you jealous for? Isn't your end goal is for your friend to be with somebody who they're happy with
Yeah.
or somebody who loves them, you know? So again, it's kind of point blank period, but it's just like if anybody's trying to compete with you or they're jealous of you, they're not your friend. That's it.
Nothing wrong with a little healthy competition though, depending on what you're competing in.
I don't know. I feel like lines could get blurred really easily when you're competing
Depending on what you're
because
competing for.
because you become an opponent and you don't want to become an opponent. You want to be a partner. You know what I mean?
But if it's a situation where only one person can win,
I don't know. I don't want to be in that
I
situation.
I I think
I want us both to win.
well,
That's the thing.
obviously I want us both to win too, but there are certain
Yeah.
things like if we're playing a one-on-one game of tennis, I won't win.
I don't know. If you want to win, I'd probably let you win because I want you to be happy.
That's
Call it a
horrible.
pushover, call it whatever. I think for me, like I just want my friends to be happy, whether that's with somebody they love. I will
Yeah.
support
Oh,
the
100%.
delusion. Okay? If it's the only time I will not support a friendship in a relationship is if they're with an abusive fuck or if they're with a cheater or I know clearly that they're toxic. I will not support that. But other than that, I will support relationships all the way because again, what do I love? I love love.
I love
So,
love.
I'm rooting for you. And then again, I don't know, I feel like when you're competing, you're not my friend. Like if I feel a need to compete with you, then you're not my friend. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion though. Because I want us both to win.
I feel like we're talking about two completely different things.
Okay, what are you talking about?
Well, you're like, well, what are you talking about? You're talking about just in general in life, right?
Yeah, like, well, I
Okay,
guess
yeah, because
it could
that
be
I
different
agree
for girls
with.
and men. It could be different for girls and or for women and men or whatever. Y'all know the pretext or whatever. But y'all know what I'm trying to say. But like for example, like girls, they're very catty. They get really, really catty. Like sometimes they compete
Hmm.
for guys or they compete to see who's the skinnier one, who's the prettier one.
Yeah,
Um
like that
like that
stuff.
one thing. Remember the girl about saying that the girl about saying, yo, beep boop pop kind of a thing.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm not
Beep boop
calculating
bop
over here.
beep boop.
Yeah. Like the girl who said that she likes dick. Like, you remember when I said, "Oh, you're really pretty," and she's like, "Oh, thanks, but I like dick." Like
Oh
that
yeah, 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 yeah.
is an example of like, yeah, it's a no for me. Like I could
No,
never
okay,
be, That's what I'm
okay,
talking.
yeah,
That's the kind
no,
of
I
competition I'm talking about.
okay, yeah, I agree with you in those terms, competition's not healthy. But I think the
Yeah.
competition is healthy if it's like again, I'm just thinking like if we're playing volleyball I, and I shouldn't even just necessarily. It sounds like I'm just like boxing in sports, but it's
Yeah.
not just like sports. There is
I guess I could see
bottom
what you
line,
mean.
there is such
Like
thing
who
as
could drink the
healthy.
most? Like a friend who drinks the most,
Yeah,
or
like
who's
there's
the drunk?
healthy
I guess. Yeah.
competition.
Yeah.
A little competition can be healthy depending
Okay, I
on the
agree.
type of competition.
Yeah.
But I think in life, yeah, if you're secretly competing with me and like that I don't want that kind of friend.
Yeah. That's where I'm at. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you.
It's a no for me, dog.
And why would you get jealous of somebody because they got into a relationship? Like
Yeah.
that speaks more about you as a friend than anything.
Exactly. Yes. Insecurities. That's all it is. That's all it is.
Yeah, I don't have room for any jealousy in friendships and
Yeah.
relationships.
Same. I agree. Because again,
Got time for that.
when there's jealousy involved, well, okay, yeah. When with this
What were you
specific
gonna say?
with this specific scenario about jealousy when friends get into relationships, yeah, that should be if you're jealous of your friend getting into a relationship, you're a walking red flag. I was thinking about like relationships, like being on in a relationship and being jealous, because y'all know me. Stabby Joe over here. Stab, stab. But yeah, I should have
Wait,
done that. I don't know if that's anything.
are you
Oops.
saying are you saying being jealous of somebody who's not in like somebody in a relationship being jealous of somebody not in a relationship?
No, I was talking about when you're in a relationship and you're jealous of your partner.
Well, that just sounds like a volatile
It's toxic, yeah,
combination.
low
Yeah.
key, but sometimes I think, like you said, a little healthy jealousy is okay.
I don't think I said healthy jealousy is okay. I think I said healthy competition
I know.
is okay.
But I don't
No,
know.
but no, I do
I feel
agree
like
with you.
being jealous, there has
There
to be at least a little level of like a little bit of jealousy for you to even want to be with that person. Cause you don't want your man to be out there fucking sleeping with everybody, right? You don't want you have to be a little bit jealous of them, like not like fucking crazy like Stabby Joe obsession jealous, but like, you know,
I think a
I
little
don't know.
jealousy,
Yeah, it's
like the more and
healthy.
more I think about it, it does seem like it is healthy.
Yeah.
Oh God, maybe we are toxic. Maybe this is a red flag.
I don't know. Um, I don't think I'm a red flag.
I'm going to specifically send this episode to my therapist and be like, can you just tell me what you think about this episode?
Can you tell me how fucked up we are from this episode? Can
I know that's literally what I want to ask her. Just like,
Yeah.
so how fucked up are we?
Yeah, no, for real. But yeah, that's all I had. That's all my 2 cents for this episode. So
I agree with you.
yeah.
There is such thing as healthy competition. Friends don't need to compete
Mhm.
professionally or personally.
Yeah. I think when it comes to professionally, it's kind of like luck of the draw though. You know what I mean? Like if you're applying for the same position and
Yeah.
let's say one person gets it or the other, honestly, at that point, you don't have any control of choosing who gets the job. So, okay, that's fine. You know, it
Mm-hmm.
is what it is. But like when it comes to like your personal relationships, yeah, it's a no. Like y'all shouldn't be like that. If you're jealous of somebody and if somebody's jealous of you, check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Have you ever competed when you were younger? Did you compete with any of your friends?
I don't think so. Um, I don't know. I think I've always like hyped them up though. I think that's just how I've always been. Like if somebody's in a relationship, I'm like, oh, I'm happy
Yeah.
for you. Like I'm excited. Tell me more. Like, did y'all do the nasty? Like tell me, like that's kind of my energy. Like I would hype them up. I would make them feel good about it. Um, I think people low key, I could tell that were competing with me, but I think I'm also that person where like I don't really give a fuck. Kind of. Where like if I
Yeah.
got it, I got it. Like I don't need to worry if you got it. Kind
Right.
of a thing.
That's
Like
ultimate, and ultimately that's what it's going to be is like,
yeah,
I mean, if we're specifically referring to like getting the attention of somebody or flirting with somebody, it's like they're either going to be attracted to you or they're not going to be attracted to you.
yeah,
So
yeah,
regardless of whether or not how hard you compete, and who knows, even a guy seeing like you, and I'm just throwing out examples here, but seeing like you and Chili in a bar
yeah,
and her competing with you to get his attention, that could be for him, that's a huge red flag and a huge turnoff,
yeah.
you know?
Yep. And yeah, I think kind of where I was leaning towards is that where like girls competing for attention. Bitch, I ain't gonna compete with nobody. If I got his attention, I do. If I don't, pour me a glass of I don't know, pour me a glass of Patron. I don't fucking know. But it's the thing of like
Oh,
it's my that's my poison.
oh,
It's
I
the thing of
know.
like if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Like you don't have to work
Exactly.
hard for it. You know what I mean? Like and I think I've had that mindset early on. I don't got scarcity mindset. That's probably the best way to put it. Like there's always gonna be somebody better. Like I don't know why people feel the need to like what? I'm being honest. Like obviously if you choose to be somebody, you're choosing to be with him. But let's say if that ends. There's always going to be somebody better, right? I hope there's always going to be somebody better. And that's
I
the mindset that you have to put yourself into is that like, yeah, this is a good person, but think about the next person that comes along. Now you've learned and you're going to choose a better person. You know what I mean?
Okay, that makes sense. I think the reason that I reacted the way that I did is, let's just say that you're with the love of your life and you get
Mm-hmm.
married.
Mm-hmm.
So then now where do you stand on that saying there's always going to be somebody better? Is there going to
Oh,
be
if
somebody
it's
better than this person?
no, no.
See,
I'm only saying if
that's why I reacted the way that I did.
yeah, I'm only saying if it ends. But again, when you're in a relationship and you're with the love of your life, you're choosing to stay with them.
Yeah.
Because you think that they are the best there will be. And that's how it should be. That when you're choosing somebody, you have to think in your head that there's nobody in the world who is better than my person. I chose the best person that could ever be for me so that you don't have that mindset of, oh, the next person's better. But
Right.
like, let's say if you're in a relationship and it doesn't turn out or, you have differences, there's the thing of don't have the scarcity mindset of that, oh my God, he's the only one for me and I can't find anybody better.
Okay.
Bitch, the next one's
So
gonna be better.
I feel like a better way to say it would be, rather than there's always going to be somebody better. How would we say that?
Thought you thought about it already.
Oh, well, I did think about it. I'm just thinking
Uh,
like, if it ends, something better will come along or
yeah.
someone better will come along. Because
Isn't
like you
that kind
said,
of the same
everything
thing?
happens for a reason.
Yeah. Isn't that kind of the same thing though?
My analytical brain is saying no. Because I'm
Okay.
saying, if you're saying someone better, there's always going to be someone better, then it's like, I get that you're choosing to be with this one person if you get married and
Yeah.
that's the love of your life. But again, where do you draw the line? There's always going to be somebody better.
Yeah. Well,
That's where
it's
I'm
only
like,
when yeah, I
I
get that.
can't
For me,
slice my
it's more
brain
of like
down.
for me, it's more of like if the relationship doesn't work out, to get yourself out of that rut, you have to think that the next time you choose another person to
Yeah.
be with,
Okay, that's a better way
you're
to say
gonna
it.
you're gonna decide a better person for you, a better
Yeah.
person who's a better fit for you. Not that anybody's better than anybody. You're just gonna find somebody who, excuse me, somebody who's a better fit for you.
For you. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I think I don't have the scarcity mindset like some
God.
some people where they're like, oh my God, like he's the end all be all man and whatever. No, it's a no for me. It's a no for me, dog.
Yeah, no, that's a no for
Next.
me too.
Yeah.
Thank you,
But
next.
Exactly. I was literally gonna say that. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Nick. Fucking love that song.
That is a good
Um,
song.
yeah, it is. Okay. But I was gonna say something. Okay. I just have one last question and then we can move on.
Okay.
What are your biggest red flags that you've seen in a friend or that you've experienced? It could be you that you've done, or it could be somebody else that's done upon to you. Like, what's the biggest red flag?
The biggest red flag?
Mm-hmm. Do
Um,
do do. Oh,
okay. This can go one of two ways.
okay.
So I will first and foremost, this is going to sound so bad. I will acknowledge that I have done this,
Okay.
but in a different sense or a different tone.
Okay.
So friends who make fun of you or have a laugh at you at or have a laugh at your expense.
Do you want to elaborate on that?
Um
Like if
so
somebody has a small dick and you laugh at his small dick?
no, like let's just say like we're in a group setting
Okay.
and I throw you under the bus and I make a joke at your expense to get everybody to laugh at you.
Hmm.
Like that's shitty. Now with that being said, I'm not going to say that I haven't done that because clearly you know that I've done that.
I've done that. I do that.
But I
I'm a shitty
also
person.
no, I see that's the thing is there's like it depends on what the sense that you're doing it. Like and maybe I'm just listeners therapize me, Nalee therapize me. Like anytime that and I'm using you specifically as an example because
Okay.
you've had many of laughs at you with like telling time
Yeah.
and
Oh my
showing
God,
up
that's
on
funny.
time. But
The
like
time book just showed up on my gallery the other day and I'm like, hell no. But go
see,
on.
and that, well, no, that's the perfect example of like what I'm trying to say is like,
Mhm.
yes, I'm having a laugh at you at your expense, but it's not anything that like you're not aware of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying it to make you the butt of the joke. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Or am I
I'm
just
gonna
trying to
rebuttal
like cover
that.
my own
I'm gonna
ass? Like,
no, I'm gonna rebuttal that. I feel like because we are the way we are, okay, to preface, we're sarcastic people. I think
yes,
people who get us knows that we're sarcastic. So we don't necessarily mean it in a bad way, but we do it in a way where we kind of jab it a little bit because we know that you know too.
yes. Like,
And
yeah,
that's the joke of it is that, okay, I know that you know it too. And so I'm going to make a joke out of it. And I wouldn't necessarily, and again, maybe I'm trying to make myself look like the good guy because I do this shit all the time to Polly. So if it's a
to
bad thing, then
Polly.
yeah, then maybe I'm the bad guy. But like, it's not in a sense of like, I'm making a joke at your expense because at the same time, you know that you have that. You know what you're doing. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And so technically, it's not really like at my expense because I know it already. Like I'm aware of the issue. You know what I mean? Like how you guys make fun of me being late, like you said,
That
to our walks. I'm not gonna take offense to it because I know I am the issue. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna laugh with you, kind of a thing. But
that's what
again,
I'm saying. Yeah,
yeah, again, because we are the way we are, we will laugh about it. But maybe some
right.
people who don't understand like sarcasm or people who are like really serious, they may take it the wrong way. But I think if that's the case, that's on them. I don't know. In my
Yeah,
personal mindset, that's on them. Like if you don't get the joke that you are the issue, but we're joking about it because it's also not that serious, but it is, and it's also not, then like if you're upset, that's low key kind of on you. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And maybe I'm
And so
just a bitch. I don't know. But
yeah, I mean, maybe we're just like patting our own so that we don't sound like assholes. But like, I feel like
yeah.
there definitely is a difference between making somebody the butt of the joke out of malice versus
Yeah.
making somebody the butt of a joke from a comical standpoint or like
Yeah.
like for us, like the whole running late thing every time we went for a walk, like that was the inside joke, or it was a
Yeah.
joke, but you were in on the joke.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
So
that's
yeah, I don't know. I think it definitely depends on who the person is. Like, for example, like the jokes that I say about Polly, I think she takes it the opposite, where she may take
takes it
offense to it
personal.
because yeah. But then I'm just like, she also doesn't understand sarcasm. So that's a problem in itself. Not that it's her problem, but it's just
Right.
like she don't understand it. So she's gonna take it like, oh, it's a jab at me. But it's not. Like I'm trying to make light of the situation by making it into a joke kind of a thing.
Right. It's one of those things where it's like you have to know your audience.
Right. So I don't know. Are we the bad people audience? Let us know. I don't know. Listeners, I don't know.
Call us out. We're
I
working on our
yeah.
self-awareness.
I don't think so. I personally don't think so. I think if you get it, you get it. If you don't, water under the bridge. Like get over it kind of a thing. Yeah. Okay.
What?
That's your
Okay.
biggest red flag
Yeah, I would think so.
that
I
you've
mean,
seen somebody do?
yeah, that I've personally experienced.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no. Okay. Here's another
Okay.
red flag.
Okay.
Making somebody feel bad about something that they enjoy or something that gives them pleasure or something that makes them happy. That's a
Okay.
red flag. That's
Give
my
us
red
an
flag.
example.
I don't know if I have a specific example. I'll just say I'll put it this way. There's certain things that I look forward to that I enjoy doing that I won't tell other people or I won't tell certain people because I know how they will react. And they'll
Okay.
make me feel bad like for enjoying or like liking that or wanting to do that.
Okay. Okay.
Like if
I'll do
like
you
that
one
makes sense.
better. Yeah, it does. I'll do you one
Okay.
better. For me, I think it's that same situation, but they do it too.
Oh, the double standard.
Yeah. I think
It's
that's
it's
my
okay
biggest
for
red
them to do
flag.
it, but not for you to do it.
Right. Right. Right.
Ooh,
And then they
that's a
give you
really
shit for,
good one.
yeah. And they give you shit for doing it, but then like behind closed doors, they're doing the same shit. Like to me, that's probably one of the biggest red flags. And then I
Here,
think my second one, oh, go ahead.
I just want to say one last thing. You're totally
Yep.
giving me PTSD because I have experienced that exact situation and I've lost friends over that.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, were you doing the double standards or were they doing the double
They were
standards?
doing the double standard. When I did the
Yeah,
same
that's,
thing that they did,
mm,
I was the one that was in the wrong and I shouldn't have been. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Anyway, your second red flag.
My biggest second red flag that I've seen is lying about little things. Like when I catch you in nothing, y'all already, nothing irks me more than a fucking liar. And when I catch you in a lie and you're still lying about it, done. Like, I'm gonna play along to see how dumb you think I actually am. And then when you
You're,
realize that I'm playing along and you realize that I already know the truth, that's when it hurts the most. Like, oh shit, you already knew. You know what I mean? You
yeah.
know what I mean? Yeah. Especially when
Eh,
I've given them an ample opportunity to like be like, okay, this is the truth. Like, this is what it is.
mm-hmm.
And they don't take it. I have zero respect for you after that. Zero. Yeah. Yep, 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 yep. I don't know. Am I too hard on people? Sometimes I feel like I'm too hard on people.
No.
But
But I also, maybe I just haven't experienced how hard you can be.
oh, I could get really hard. But no,
But
I
seriously,
think
though, maybe I just haven't experienced it from
yeah,
you.
I don't think so. See, that's the thing that people don't realize that like I think I do give off like a nice demeanor. Like
Mm-hmm.
I do have a resting bitch face. I think everybody knows that. But I think like most of the time I'm nice, but that's because it's of courtesy. Like it's because it's my mannerism. I just have like I'm just nice.
Yeah.
But I think people who know that they fucked me over, like bitch, you're dead to me. Like and it doesn't for me, I don't know, it doesn't take a lot for that to happen.
Really?
So if you're still in my life, it's kind of that thing of like, okay, I've thought about all the bad situations. I've thought of all the things that I could have done, but I'm still here. Like we're still like because I honestly I know that I put in a lot of effort when it comes to friendship because I am very loyal. And
This this bitch, she be talking about putting all this effort, but she's like, I'm sleeping 24 hours a goddamn day. Just
you
kidding.
gotta sleep. Sleep is important. You gotta lower that cortisol level. Hello. I'm trying to stay healthy so I can live till I'm 102. Um, so I'm taking it personal, actually. But look at you making me feel bad for sleeping, bitch. Red flag, red
Red
flag.
flag. I don't have anything red near me, so.
I know, me neither. But yeah, like, I don't know. To me, I give people really little wiggle room. So you gotta be like top-notch people in order for you to be in my circle. And that's just my personal opinion.
I feel like I give people too much.
What you mean?
Like I just like I will take a lot and a lot from
Okay.
them
Yeah.
before I'm like, I'm done. Like I can't
Yeah.
fucking do this anymore. Like so it takes
think that was
a
me
lot for me to
before.
cut you out of my life. So if
Yeah, I
you've
think that
been
was me
cut out of my
before.
life, just know that there's a reason.
Yeah.
And I feel like
Yeah.
my demeanor changes even in any form of communication, whether that be a text, a phone call,
Okay.
like you're able to
Like you could tell.
You can
Ah,
tell.
okay.
Unless
Yeah.
you're completely oblivious and that fucking stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to be like that. I think I used to give people chances, but what did I say? You're guilty until proven innocent in my book.
Yeah.
So sucks to suck.
That it does.
So it comes back
Okay.
to being who's the mean one. I think I'm the mean one in the relationship. But
I want
you know
listeners to
what?
weigh in on this.
Weigh in on who's the mean one.
Yeah.
I know it's gonna be me.
Or is this one of those things where we actually don't want to find out?
I want to find out. I know
Find
I'm
out what
mean.
people think about us?
Yeah, yeah. I know I'm mean. I know I'm annoying. I know my flaws. I reflect. I'm
I'm annoying.
self-aware. I'm self-aware. But all right, that's all I had to say about my topics. Do you have anything else to add before we move on to the next one?
No, we can move on to the next segment.
Okay. Well, our next segment is Are We Actually Good Friends?
I like you when you introduce the segments, so that's why I sat here in quiet.
I realize that, yeah.
Yeah. Light bulb.
Ding.
Okay. We've dragged everybody else.
Which means it's time to drag ourselves.
Because we apparently didn't just drag ourselves enough, but we've all been the difficult friend at one point or another.
Yeah, whether we like to admit it or not, here we go. What were your topics?
This entire episode, we are just dragging ourselves to fill.
Yeah, we are. It's okay. Therapy session 285.
Therapy session. Oh, you bitch. You and I are gonna have some choice words later. So my first topic that I want to discuss, and I feel like we've kind of touched base on this already.
I'd like to preface though that you chose these topics, mind you. So don't be calling me a little bitch. I am a little bitch.
I was calling you a bitch for your top.
Okay. Noted. Go
on. So my first topic is, have you ever been the toxic friend?
I don't think I have. TBH. I don't think I have. I don't think I am a toxic friend.
What was that?
That's like the lifeline. The beep. Like there's no heartbeat.
She's dead.
Yeah.
Dead.
Do you agree?
For you?
Yeah.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, yeah. I don't know all your relationships. I don't know if you've ever been the toxic friend. I wouldn't necessarily say that this is toxic, but again, this is one of your red flags, is like stirring the pot.
Yeah.
And like egging people on. You're a good hype girl, like you said, but you also egg people on to like get the drama, to get the ball rolling.
Okay. I want you to give me an example of me stirring the pot. I want an example. Because I understand I am an instigator, but I want a specific example so that I can classify myself as an instigator. Because I still don't classify myself as an instigator. I feel like I'm more the person who listens to the tea and I just kind of sit back and eat the popcorn. I don't do anything. I just let shit unfold by itself. That's me. I don't feel like I'm the instigator though.
I would have to go back and go through our chat history. I honestly can't think of an example right off the top of my head. But even if I were to like take screenshots and release our chat history with Melissa.
Okay.
There definitely have been times that you have
You think so?
Oh, 100%.
I am very good at playing dumb. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like,
Should I oh, that's not good. I'm gonna text Melissa
Do
and
it.
ask her.
If I'm an instigator.
Yeah.
Okay. Because the thing is, I don't think I'm necessarily an instigator, but I think I am a bad influence. Like,
How
I
how
I
so?
guess, what is your definition of an instigator?
Um Somebody who intentionally stirs the pot. Somebody who tries to not necessarily create the drama, but amp up the drama.
So again, an instigator is the person who creates the problem. I'm the hype person, so not necessarily an instigator.
I wouldn't say
Like
that. I would
I'd be like,
disagree with that.
oh, tell me more, tell me more. You know, I don't know. I don't. Does
I w-
that make me a bad person then? I don't know. I feel
no,
like
no,
that's
I don't.
not a
I don't.
good thing. That's not a good thing. I
No,
mean,
wait. It
hence that
depends on
being a red
how.
flag.
Depends
But
on how you use it. But
okay, I don't know. I think I like to think that I'm a good person and I
you
don't have
are a
any
good
flaws,
person.
but
There's no
apparently
question
I
there.
am.
We all have
Apparently I'm an
flaws,
instigator.
Nolly. We all have flaws.
Not me. The only flaw I have is my big boobs and my big butt. That's the
Oh,
only
for
flaw I
fuck's
have.
sake. Oh, for fuck's sake.
um. Okay. What? Yeah. Have you ever been the toxic friend?
I think that I've been a toxic friend. Yeah. I
Okay.
think I've had my moments more so when I
Mhm.
was like younger. And think more so when I was younger, I think that I had my toxic traits. And I feel like this is going to make me sound like I'm an alcoholic, but I'm going to put the blame on alcohol.
Okay.
Like alcohol just never helps a situation
Blame it on the
regardless.
alcohol.
Alcohol. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I think I have been the toxic friend actually. Um, I
Now we're
don't
getting
think I
somewhere.
Yeah, I don't think I mean to be the toxic friend, but there's been situations where like I unintentionally end up being the toxic friend because either one, I disclosed information that I was not aware of that was not supposed to be disclosed. But then again,
That doesn't make you toxic. That's a human mistake. That's just like an accident, you know?
I don't know, but
Mm.
then again, it's just kind of like I don't think I'm a toxic friend. I think I'm too scared to hurt like my friends' feelings in a sense of like I care for them too much to like either one like manipulate them or take advantage of them or whatever. You know what I mean? Usually
Hmm.
I'm the one getting taken advantage of. I feel like. Yeah. And the thing too, I guess that's also one of my toxic traits because you are right. I do things for the plot. I think I know when people are manipulating me, but I just allow them to see how far they're willing to
They'll
go,
take it.
which allows me to see the type of person they are. That's my toxic trait.
So you're encouraging it at that
Yeah,
point.
I enable them to manipulate me. I know I'm being manipulated, and I'm I try to see how far they're willing to manipulate me so I could see the type of friend they are.
Am I manipulating you now?
No. No, you're not. But I've been in multiple situations like that before.
Oh, really?
Well, like I know, yeah, where I know like people are taking advantage of me and I just kind of let things unfold cuz it's the thing of like I've told you this relates to work. It could relate to work too, but I tend to test people's limits to see if I could trust them or not. And maybe that's a manipulation on my end. Probably
Yeah.
is. It
Yeah.
is. But then again, it's kind of like, is it really manipulation when they're the ones also taking advantage of the situation? You know what I mean? So I don't know. It could be a two-way street,
Well, it
but
is a
that's just how
two-way
I see it.
street, that's for sure.
Yeah, but I don't know. That's my toxic trait. Like I know it's not good, but I'm gonna continue to see it to its end and see where this goes. Yeah.
What are we talking about now?
We're not talking about anything where I'm just talking about situation like friendship situations where I know like they're taking advantage of me and I'm allowing them to just to see how far they're willing to go and to see what kind of friend
So,
they actually are.
do you think that it's worth
Oh
letting
shit.
them take it?
Yeah, because for me, it's kind of the thing of like, I'm going to try to give you the benefit of the doubt up until you prove me right.
Okay.
So, for example, I had a
But
friend.
okay.
Yeah.
Nope. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I had a friend where like she would like be like, "Oh yeah, let's go hang out." And I pay for all the drinks. I'd be the one driving. And then, I know she has a good job. Super, super, like, super first world problems. But, like, I know she has a better job than I, and she doesn't pay for anything. Food, I pay for. Drinks, gas, I pay for. And then, um, like, every time we hung out, it was just that, you know? And so then it kind of came to a point where it's just like, okay, well, are you gonna, it's again, it's not like transactional, but it's kind of the thing of like, okay, well, when are you gonna um,
Well, it's almost like
like,
she's taking advantage. If
yeah,
she
when are you
knows
gonna
that you're
pick
going
up?
to pay.
Right, right. So that's what I'm saying is where like I wanted to see how far she's willing to take it. And then at that point, if I'm like, okay, yeah, this is the person she is, this is the type of person she is, because I don't want to
That,
assume that that's her. I don't want to assume that that's the worst. So
right.
obviously, I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt. But then if it becomes a pattern, that's also one of my that's also one of my red flags too. But anyways, yeah, as soon as I see a pattern, I'd be like, yeah, we're done. Like, I'm not hanging out with you, or I'm going to slowly like phase out. Um, but yeah, another character flaw of mine or red flag is I pick up patterns really easily and I end up self-sabotaging. Sometimes it could be a good relationship or sometimes I don't allow people the time to prove to me. And I just end up like tossing out that
Writing him
relationship where it
off.
could have flourished. Yeah. That's also one of my red flags.
Has that, well, I suppose I don't know a lot of people in your circle of friends, so I can't really ask if that has happened with anybody that I know.
Um, no, probably not. You probably don't
Oh.
know them. No. Okay. So we've definitely
Like,
both been toxic at one point. What was your next topic?
I think everybody's been toxic at one point. If anybody were to say, "Oh, I've never been toxic or I've never had like a red flag," you're fucking lying.
You calling me out, bitch?
No, look at everything that you just owned up to. Look at everything we both owned up to. I'm just saying, anybody out there who's like, I don't have any red flags. I've never been toxic. I'm a good friend. I'm
I'm
the
a good
best
little boy.
friend.
I'm a good little
Like,
girl.
okay, bitch, tell it to the
Shut the
judge.
fuck up.
Yeah, fucking.
Yeah.
Um, okay, so the other thing that I wanted to ask you was, or the other topic that I had was, do you apologize or avoid conflict?
Oh, y'all already know. I'm gonna apologize. I'm gonna take the weight. I'm gonna take responsibility and accountability. Why the fuck would I avoid conflict? It's gonna build up and it's gonna become worse. The fuck? What about you?
Um, I can apologize.
Okay. Your face. I knew it. I knew it. Your face when you're like, I was like, yeah, this
um,
bitch is gonna be the opposite.
no, I will apologize if an apology is warranted. Like
Right,
there's
right.
hands down, no
Yeah.
doubt about that. I can swallow my pride and I can apologize, but at the same time, if I can avoid conflict, I will avoid conflict.
Mm,
Like that would be I hate conflict. I hate confrontation.
okay.
So if I can avoid it, I will.
Okay.
That's it.
I
That's all I
think,
got.
yeah, I think I don't necessarily avoid conflict. I will address the issue. Um, and I will only apologize, obviously, if it's warranted. I'm just gonna be like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
do that.
I will
But
never apologize if I don't mean it.
yeah. But again, I'm like you where I could swallow my pride and be like, hey, I'm sorry, you know?
Yeah.
But avoiding conflict is a no for me. Like if there's an issue at hand, we gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it before we sleep. We're gonna talk about it until the next day. I don't know.
I
But cause I hate unresolved issues. Cause bitch,
mhm.
I already got enough unresolved issues. I ain't about to add another one to the fucking list, you know?
I should say, let me rephrase my comment about avoiding conflict. I would prefer to avoid conflict, obviously.
Mm.
I don't like confrontation. Um, but I will do anything in my power to avoid conflict if it's a situation that the conflict doesn't need to be addressed. Like if all the
Okay.
signs are there and all the information is there
Mm-hmm.
to acknowledge that there is an issue or whatever, like I'm not going to go out of my way to address that to make it an even bigger thing so that we can discuss it. Like
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you can't read the writing on the wall, I'm not going to feed into that.
Yeah.
If that
Yeah, I
makes
agree with that
sense.
too. Yeah, and I was also gonna add that if I don't give a fuck about you, I'm not gonna care to repair it. That's it.
Yeah.
Like if I know that like you ain't gonna matter to me, that's a you issue now. It's a you problem now. I
Mm-hmm.
don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I agree with that.
damn, I sounded like a bitch, but I'm just saying. It is what it
Facts.
is what it is.
Facts, bro.
Yeah.
What did you have?
You ready?
Yeah.
You ready to discuss about my topics?
You a
Okay.
bitch for doing this. You know that, right?
Middle name is
This
bitch.
this is
Nalee
your
Mitchell.
red fucking flag right here. This fucking bitch.
Okay. Damn, maybe I am an instigator. Yeek. Yeet. I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
you asked for an example. This is an example of you stirring the pot. Right fucking here.
Okay. My first question is it okay to outgrow your best friend?
My breast friend?
Your best friend, me.
Is it okay to? Yeah, of course it is. Things happen. People change. Life takes people in different directions. And again, it's not like you're doing anything intentional that you're like, I don't want Nalee in my life anymore. So what can I do? Like,
Yeah.
you're just living life. Like, so
Okay.
yeah, I think it is okay to outgrow your best friend. What do you think?
I agree too. I think, again, people come and go like seasons. Some stay, some go.
Mhm.
It ebbs and it flows. It is
Yeah.
what it is. Okay. Next question. Is honesty always the best policy? Your fucking face. I can't. I stumped the hoe.
I can't give a black and white answer to this question. It falls in a
Okay.
gray area.
Fucking gray area.
If we want to, it really is going to depend on like how you see this question and how you look at this question.
Okay.
If you want a black and white answer, no, honesty is not always the best policy. And what I mean by that is, yes, being honest is good, but how you're honest, you need to be careful for. Like
Okay.
maybe, and I'm throwing myself under the bus here, maybe me judging your ugly ass janky jean shorts that you were wearing, my
Bitch.
approach to the honesty wasn't the best. I
Oh
should
my
have.
god, hold on, I have a side story, but I'll tell that after this. Go on.
I love how you're like,
It's a
hold
good
on, I have a side story, but
it's a
go on.
I'll tell it after, but it's a really good one. But go
Real
on.
good.
It's really good.
But there's an example, like honesty. I was honest in that, but my approach to being honest wasn't the best way. I could have
Okay.
said it a little bit nicer.
Okay.
So no, at
You
the
could
end of
have
the
said
day,
you
if
could
we're
have said
black
it's a
and
no for
whiting
me,
it,
dog, and I would have understood.
it's a no for me, dog. Those shorts, not today,
Nope.
Satan.
Yeah. I agree too. I think honesty has a time and place. I think whoever it is or whatever the situation is, if the person has capacity to accept honesty at that time, do it. Say it. But
Yeah,
if they're not in an emotional headspace to do it, again, place and time.
yeah, I
Um,
agree with that. That's a really
yeah,
good point. Time, place,
yeah.
and time.
And but I do, what do I always say? Like, um, what do I always say? Fuck, I forgot my
You have a
train of
lot of
thought.
different things you say. You
I
say
know.
you could be in a room with 100 people.
Oh, I remember now. Um, it's better to tell the truth than lie, even if it hurts. Like I'd rather you be honest to me and hurt me than you hold honesty from me. You
But
know what I mean?
you can be on again. Delivery is
Yeah.
everything. Like
Yeah, of
how
course.
you're
Yeah. Place and
honest.
time.
But
Yeah.
yeah, instead
Yeah.
of lying, wholeheartedly agree with that.
Yeah. So yeah, I agree with you. Okay, my last question for you is can friendships survive political differences? Insert quick little blurb. I will only allow political discussions because of this question, but go on.
Yes, friendships can survive political differences, and okay, yes. Long story short, yes, they can. I saw a video the other day.
You saw a sign?
A sign.
I saw the sign and
And it
opened up
opened
my
up my
eyes.
eyes.
I
I
saw
saw
the
the
sign.
sign.
Uh-huh.
I saw a video the other day that, God, now I can't remember how it went, but it was basically like talking about what political differences look like and what they used to look like.
Okay.
So, and then it went on to show, somebody was asking, I want to say it was George Bush, maybe? They were asking a Republican candidate for president a question, and were bashing Obama and saying that he was like a terrorist or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And the Republican candidate basically said, no, 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 no. Like, he's a good man. He's a family man.
Mm-hmm.
He's a, a church going man or whatever it was. Those were the days when we could have conversations and we could have political differences.
Mm-hmm.
And friendships can survive that. What I don't think friendships can survive is no, let me scratch that. There's the difference between political differences and a difference in morals and values.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll leave it at that.
Do you want to elaborate any more or no?
Do you have a specific question that you would like to ask me, Nalee?
That's it.
I don't think that I need to elaborate anymore. There is a difference between
Okay.
political differences and there's a difference between morals and values.
Okay, but through and through, all in all, you think that they could survive political differences?
Political differences, yes.
Okay. Does that
What
change the dynamic of a friendship?
political differences?
Yeah.
No,
Like, even if it survived political differences, do you think there will be a shift in the dynamic of the friendship?
I would like to think that there wouldn't be, because the
Okay.
whole purpose of politics is to meet in the middle, right?
I don't know. I'm not a big politics person.
You can't, it's not politics if it's just one-sided.
Okay.
There has to be a give and
Like an
take and a meet in the middle.
equilibrium or whatever,
Yeah.
balance.
I mean,
Okay.
that's kind of why they always talk about, like, again, you're not really into politics, but like
Yeah.
they talk about making bipartisan decisions, meaning
Okay.
both Republicans
Two
and
parties.
Democrats agree.
Okay.
So, and that again, that's going back to surviving political differences. You can be Republican, I don't care. You can be Democrat, I don't care. I've said this to multiple people multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
People outside, there are people that may not know me, they may look at me and they're like, oh, he's a Democrat. He's a left-wing fucking liberal. That is not fully the case. I have agreed with things on the Republican side of things, and I have agreed with things on the Democrat side of things.
Yeah.
I've agreed with things on, like, progressives. Like, it's a matter of pulling pieces from everything to meet in the middle so that everybody is happy, everybody is represented.
Oh, okay. Thank you for a cute little explanation.
What
So
about
my
you?
next
What do you
question,
think? Well, you
hold
have
on,
to
my
answer
next
your.
question.
Okay.
My next question is,
Yes,
so why'd
bitch.
you give me so much shit if it was that simple to answer this question?
Because you were instigating.
You think so? I just thought it was a good question.
This coming from the person who said we're never going to talk politics on the podcast.
Okay, we talk politics here and there.
Then when you do this, bitch, I know something's up.
My answer to that is I think friendships can survive political differences, but I think there will be a big shift in the friendship for sure. There will be a dynamic shift for sure. Unfortunately, I think it's not that you obviously wish that it'll stay the same, but sometimes I feel like yes, you are entitled to your own opinions, but sometimes you kind of see like what people value. And sometimes it may not align with you. And depending on how strong your morals and your beliefs are, the dynamic will shift, even if it's not intentional or even if like you don't want it to. You know what I mean? But that's just my opinion. That's how Nalee sees it. Yeah, that's all I had to say about that one. So yeah.
That's all you had to say?
That's all I had to say. Okay, real quick. Okay,
what's your story about?
It's about pants. Quick.
Pants,
okay,
like what you wear?
Yeah. Okay. So what happened was, the weekend of last weekend, oh my God, it was so fucking hilarious. But you know how like I was wearing those jorts, right? And it was really big. Well, I have these other pair of jorts that I got from Target and like they were really, really big. But I was stupid because like I bought these jorts like when I was like probably 2 pant size bigger. And so then I thought that they would fit fine. Like when I woke up, it fit fine. It was very loose, but I was like, okay, I think if I stretch my stomach big enough, like it'll stay. Logic's out the door. Logic's out the door. Anyways, so come to me with my mom outside. Like I haven't ate all day, and so obviously like I didn't realize how big these shorts actually were or these jorts actually were. So my mom was like stirring like some meat because we were cooking, and it had a lid on it, and then she told me to grab like all these other things, so my hands were full. And so then she was like, hey, can you like take the lid off so that like I could stir the meat? So I go to grab the lid, and as I grab the lid, I suck in my stomach because I was breathing to live, and my fucking shorts come off. Like they like fucking slid off. So I had to quickly spread my legs so that it wouldn't like fall completely off. And I was like, Mom, help me. So she turns and looks at me, and she don't even help me. She just stands there and she starts laughing. She's like, oh, yo. And then I'm like, wow. And so I'm like crab walking to the table. I let everything down, and then I pull up my pants. And my mom was like, who told you to wear pants that big? And I'm like, I don't know. It's the style. I didn't think it was going to fucking fall off, but I was fucking taking the lid off. And then, mind you, this may be a little TMI, but I'm just going to say because there's a point to it. I was wearing like thong, right? And so then she was like, I've never seen an ass eat underwear like that. And I was like, Mom. I'm like, Mom, this is like the type of underwear it is. Like, that's just how it is. And so then like, I go to pull up my pants and I start laughing. I'm like, I can't believe that just happened. And so then this was just me and my mom. We're outside. Nobody saw anything. And so as soon as we entered the house, my mom starts laughing and she's like telling everybody what happened. And then before I left, my dad gave me this whole speech about like, my pants are too big and I'm not married. I don't have any kids and I shouldn't be dressing like that. And I need to wear better fitted clothes because that short is too big. And even an old lady wouldn't even wear those shorts. And I was just like, all I wanted to do was be trendy. And it all failed. So I'm like, first and last time I'm going to wear those shits out.
I need images of this trend, this so-called trend that you call.
Well, it's supposed to be like an oversized short with like a crop top or a cute top. But clearly...
Can I ask why you didn't wear a belt? Instead of just pushing your stomach out?
I thought that like it would fit. Like I tried the belt on before we left and it was too tight. And Polly said it looked ugly. Like it looked weird. So I'm like, okay, fine, then maybe I'm not gonna wear a belt. And so then that's where that logic went. But then like it was fine. It fit fine when we were like in the morning. Like it fit fine. And then again, yeah. It was Yeah, I learned my
Choices, baby
lesson.
girl. Choices.
It was pretty funny though, but it was pretty bad. But yeah, that's my short story for y'all's. Do you have any questions, concerns, comments before we end this episode?
Kudos to your mama.
Yeah, she didn't even help me.
underwear so fast.
She's like, what is that? I'm like, Mom, it's my underwear.
It's my underwear.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. I was like, what's going on? My hands are full. I can't do nothing. The way I spread my legs open so fast, child.
You would have thought he just bought her a filet mignon. She's like, woo!
It was really funny.
It's okay. No judgment.
It's okay. It's like every moment Jesus, or God gives a moment to embarrass me, he's like, I'm taking full advantage of this shit. It's okay. I'm used to it. It is what it is. But yeah, that's my embarrassing story of the week. And our episode is now coming to an end. You want to close it out, Tony?
I suppose I could. All right, everybody. If today's episode made you think of somebody,
don't immediately send this episode to them. Or do.
Please do. Share it. Like, comment, subscribe, and share.
Subscribe. Exactly.
But maybe ask yourself why you thought of them first.
Friendships aren't supposed to be perfect.
They're supposed to feel safe.
So text a friend who's always checking on you.
Thank the one who tells you the truth even when you don't want to hear it.
And maybe stop chasing the people who only remember you when they're bored. Ooh, that one stings.
That one hit home.
Yeah, it does. Mm-hmm.
Your peace deserves better friends.
Period.
We'll catch you next week
for more chaos
on
Twin Tangents. Bye.